All right. All right. Going to do audio mixer. Can you go ahead and say something again?
Hello, hello.
All right.
Today is November 3rd.
All right. We are good on that. Now, the other stuff we'll find out here momentarily.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Who might we have here? That's the Jordan. All righty. So this is what we're going to be doing. I don't know if I updated you on all of this or not. I think I did. Maybe I didn't. But what we're doing from now on is we're going to be gaming. Oh, yeah, you were here when we talked about all that, weren't you, Jordan?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yep, I'm just getting everything going right now, going live on YouTube, going live on the Talk of the Tick.
Oh, I checked my spacing. There's nothing wrong with my spacing for my multi macro.
Okay. Well, we'll figure it out, buddy. We will figure it out. It could just be a simple UI glitch. It could be an add-on that you haven't updated properly.
Guess I could check that.
There's all kinds of. Do you still have Healbot on at
No,
all?
I took that off.
Okay. Yeah.
But I do have Deadly Bossman as an auctionator, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I have. Yeah, those are the. Then I have one other one that I use sometimes, but just not very often.
Let me see if anything needs. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead.
Deadly Boss mods and auctionator do need to be updated.
That could be it right there. Like they cause sometimes some really strange interactions.
How do you update all that stuff?
You just do it through the
Just go-
CurseForge.
Mhm.
It's a strange
easy.
name, but it is
I
what
already-
it is.
I already did it. It's already updated.
How do you how do you actually equip any of those when you download them?
Does it automatically?
Oh.
Yep, it automatically integrates itself.
Okay, so how would I know if it was on or off?
You just, it's really just, it's on unless you turn it off and disable the add-on in the add-ons menu in game.
So remember your mini map, there's that little bronze little ring thing that you can click on, see your
Hello, Marwin. Hello,
Your
folks.
ranking and stuff.
Going ahead, we're getting
Well,
everything going
your
here. Give me a second. We'll be
popularity,
jumping on the
however it's
game
called.
here in just a moment, getting everything
right next
going.
to it or somewhere on that outer
Hey,
circle
guys,
part. There'll be a little.
Guys, I'm gonna mute you. That's what's gonna happen. So if you guys do want to go ahead and talk about that stuff right now, move channels while I go ahead and get everything going. Okay? Please and Dankeschön. I'm trying to multitask several different ways to Friday here. And trying to get things shared. Copy link. WhatsApp. That is the wrong thing. That is not what I wanted to pop up there at all. It's not even the button that I pushed, but whatever. All right, we're going to enter world here. All right. There we go. That should be good to go there. Thank you guys for bearing with me. I do appreciate it. We're doing some different things. Hey, Kat, how you doing? Yeah, we're doing some different things here, guys. We're doing some different things. So from now on, we're going to be combining our teaching with our gaming, and we're going to be streaming from, I think, Eastern Standard Time. It is from 7 to 10 is what we're planning on doing. Planning on doing this 4 days a week. Yeah, that's where we're at right now, guys. Like we're doing some different stuff. Like we're gonna bring Jesus into World of Warcraft, and hopefully we can have some great discussions with chat. And if you guys really are interested in having any kind of like debate about the case for Christ, you know, or you have some other beliefs, if you're agnostic or atheist or Buddhist, Hindu, Islam, whichever, I'm more than happy to have a discussion with you. Just ask that you keep it respectful, you know, ask questions. If you don't want to be respectful, well, that's your choice, but I also don't have to listen to you. So there's that. But guys, bear with me just a moment. I'm going ahead and getting everything like linked out across the board here to the social media. And we'll see what happens. And yes, I play a worgen, a being that was once cursed. I think like all of us at one point in time. Yeah, I like that symbolism, like the white wolf, you know. Yeah. I'm a fantasy, you know, nut, have been most of my life. So that didn't change when I came to Jesus. And I'm sure that there will be people out there that like to make some interesting comments about my character choice and the fact that I'm riding a dragon right now. Oh, guys. Man, get a clue. A tree's known by its fruit, guys. Remember that. Like, oh, man, people are funny. But, hey, that's okay. So, hey, chat, how are you guys doing? I don't have my chat up right now from TikTok, so give me just a minute to finish getting all this happy, fun stuff linked out here. Thank you guys for joining. I appreciate it. I'm just kind of chilling here in the world of Warcraft. We're going to be doing, well, whatever Jesus leads us to do. Sometimes it'll be player versus player combat. What's up, Zach? What's up, dude? How you doing, sir? Hello, hello, hello. And guys, seriously, like, ask questions. I don't really care. Nothing's really off topic as long as you guys aren't, like, being rude and gross and stuff like that. I mean, you guys can ask me whatever. We can talk about stuff. You know, that's kind of my thing. So, please feel free to do so. And if you don't, that's okay too. I can always talk to myself. You know, I've spent a lot of years doing that already. So entertaining myself is something I'm quite adept at. So there's, yeah, the Book of Faces. Yep, the Tube of the Yube. Thank you, Jesus.
Hey,
Yeah.
Mr.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to talk Preston through on how to get CurseForge. So, does he do it? Does he download it on standalone or with the other option? I can't remember which option.
You just download the client onto your computer. So you're gonna want to go into Google. Have him jump up into the channel, or I'll drag him up, whatever, and I'll walk you guys through it. Or you can just go to Google and type in how do I use, you know, World of Warcraft
well, he is
add-ons.
that, and he did, and then it gives you two different options: download it standalone, or download with like Overwolf or something.
No. You don't need to use Overwolf. That is
okay,
a worthless.
Yeah, so that's what
that is a worthless add-on, in my opinion. Some people really love it. I don't. It causes way too many like possible collisions with the user interface. I mean, when you're already using add-ons, that it can just do weird stuff. At least in my experience, I've had it where it makes it so I can't even click my screen. Like I can't move, can't do anything, and I try to keep things as simple as possible. You know, it just makes things easier that way. But no, like share button. Let's go over here to.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go mute myself again.
Oh,
keep talking to Kristen.
Oh, okay.
We'll be back.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. So that, guys, that is Brachial, a.k.a. Bickums, a.k.a. Jordan. You guys will be getting to know him better. He's one of my moderators and good friends. So one of the guys that is more than willing to kick my butt if I start getting out of line, which I think is really important for people. Seriously, have people like that in your life, man. Like, life is so much better when you have people that are, like, real with you. It's way more fun. All right, there we go. Okay. I think I've got that. Yep, one other place. All right. All right. Let me get this stuff up here. Okay. All right. Okay. I think we got it, guys. I think, man, all right. So note to self, I need to like have like 20 minutes beforehand. I need to start this whole process. So, like, live and learn. So we're gonna find out. Like, so I haven't streamed WoW. Like, this is, man, frame rate's actually good. Like, I mean, we're not dipping anything weird yet. We're still staying above 30 frames per second with all of this. I mean, there's tons of stuff happening. So let's see what it's like out in the world. I'm gonna do this. Woohoo! Well, I don't think that was supposed to happen like that. That was so weird glitch.
Hey, Al, did you see Beth's comment?
Picture is great. Jordan is quite a bit louder than you. Okay. All right. That is
Can't talk
interesting.
quieter.
Well, yeah, part of it I think is just yeah, it just depends on what the output volume is and how like what is actually is being plugged into your setup. So I'm using equalizers and whatnot. I can increase my actual volume. That's not a problem.
She says you're quite a bit quieter than both myself and Jordan.
Okay, so I can.
Like as I speak, she's over on the other side of the room. I can hear myself talking in the live, but I can't hear you at all.
All right, how about now? How's this, guys? Any better?
Yeah, while you guys are doing that, I'm gonna hurry and go and use the restroom.
And I can also turn down there. Okay. How is it now? Miss Beth?
She said it is a little better.
Little better? Okay.
A little better, yes.
All right. I'll keep messing with stuff. Just...
Those are some crazy looking swords on this guy.
All right. Let me actually do that. Save. All right. How is it now?
Hey Beth, how is it now?
Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Do you want to build a
better. There we go.
snowman? Do, 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 do. Yeah, yeah. Okay, that's better. All right. Auctions, folks. And now you're turning the volume down. Oh, well, it is what it is. You guys wanted me louder. Now I'm louder. This is from my war mode farming the other day. Ooh. There's over 2,000 gold on that one. It's balance. Yeah, it is what it is. So, how is everybody today? I mean, we got 3 people on TikTok. We had some people come in, but like they didn't stay very long. I just say 5,000 gold. I'll take it. But my sense is that more people will come in. I mean, they got to figure out. I think part of it is the algorithm's like, what is this guy doing? Like, he was like teaching, and now he's gaming and teaching. Like, yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm gaming and teaching. If you got a problem with it, deal with it. That's what I'm doing. I like it. It works for me. Like, I can sit here and fly around, you know, on my character that looks currently like a horned owl. Muha, muha, ha. Like, do fun things because, well, you know what? Life is fun. And just, yeah. Yeah, make my own, like, you know, sound effects. I mean, I can't always turn the in-game, like, volume up and you guys can hear all that happy, fun stuff. Or what I can do is continue to do what I'm doing. Massive world. Oh, yes. Yeah, so if you want to see like how big like the WoW world is, let me go ahead and bring up like the map. Okay, so this is Khazalgar. This is Hollowfall, where I'm in currently. Okay, these are all different quests and missions you can do in just this area. All right, this is the new area. So there's the Isle of Dorn. Okay, this is just one small area. So this is Azeroth. This is all of Azeroth. So there's Northrend, which has different areas. Okay. There is Broken Isles, Kalteras, the Dragon Isles, which was the last expansion. And then there's other realms completely. So there's Draenor, okay? Another whole different realm. There's Outland, which is another whole different realm. Then there's the Shadowlands. And then in the Shadowlands, there's different realms within the Shadowlands. Like, yeah, the place is huge. Huge. The game is massive. Like, this is, I think, one of the oldest and best MMOs to date. Now, that's my personal opinion. I did play Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. I do believe that is an absolutely amazing MMO as well. Like, don't get me wrong. It's just different strokes for different folks. I played Final Fantasy XIV, up into the upper end content there, and I enjoyed it. Like, I did. I do prefer World of Warcraft. Part of it, I do enjoy the community. Most of the community is folks my age, like mid to late 20s, early 30s. Well, now I'm 36, so it's mid 30s going into early 40s. I've gotten old, guys. And I started playing this when I was 16. This is like my third account over 20 years. I still have my original account. But I lost it for a time because I forgot the password and I had an authenticator on it. So I didn't have that authentication key anymore. So I lost access. Recently got access back. I do have access to that account. I just need to get the new expansion and everything purchased for it. And I have access to all of those characters again. But most of those characters are Horde because that's where I started. My first character was a troll hunter. Yeah, right. So yeah, that's a little bit of the history of me playing World of Warcraft. Little bit. I've been raiding in WoW for a very, very long time. Started in Zul'Gurub back in 20-man days, and level 60 was the cap. Then Molten Core and Ankaraj. Yeah, original WoW, I didn't go farther than Ankaraj and Molten Core. The guild I was in was not, it just wasn't there. And I was a 16-year-old kid, man. I was young. Yeah, time was a thing. And I didn't have a lot of it. A lot of time I played WoW was because I snuck on and I played. It wasn't because I was so allowed to. I would literally get up late at night. I would sneak downstairs to the computer and I would play World of Warcraft while my parents were asleep. And there were times I would hide underneath the table when my stepfather would get up to go to the bathroom. And then I would get back on the World of Warcraft. So that's a little bit of the history of me playing WoW. I've been doing this a long time and I do enjoy it. And I really do love the people. Yes, Mom. Yes, I did that. I did that a lot. See, that's my mother, Andrea Morris there. Yeah. The things you learn, right? But yeah, guys, so I'm waiting for my other guys to get on. I think I got a couple of them here. Oh, Rogue Corgi. I love the name. That's great. And go for the ankles, bro. Just do it. But seriously, guys, ask some questions. I can keep talking, but it's always more fun when there's some engagement from you guys. I do really enjoy that. I'd love to teach. I love to learn. I really do enjoy sharing what I learn, which I think that's called teaching, usually. Or maybe just sharing what you learn and teaching are two different things. Teaching implies that you're helping somebody understand. At least that's my interpretation, kind of what I've learned. Yeah. Oh, Chester chest. Let's see if it's above or below. I think it may be underneath. Am I still in war mode? I am. So I have gotten to the habit of playing the game in what's called war mode, which means that any point in time, the opposing faction could try to eat me. When I say eat me, I mean like, unalive me. TikTok, TOS. So, yeah. Ooh, vial of Kahati oils. That could be useful.
Not familiar with that one. Is our other buddy here, Mr. Bick, still in the restroom?
I don't know what he's doing, man. I don't know.
Okay. I was just texting somebody.
Like as soon as
Just
we got
their name
on,
online.
a certain individual got off, which was
Just
kind of
one second.
interesting. Let's see if he's even
Yeah.
wrong button. I mean, it still shows him in guild, so he's just kind of.
Stop. Is that Batman?
He's just kind of. It is what it is, man.
This guy straight up looks like Batman.
Love the
if it was,
bird.
like, in
Yeah,
a
so this is
fantasy realm.
one of the like forms that this character can turn into. So I play in this game. I play a druid. All right, that's guardian form, giant bear. All right, and there's cat form. Yeah, for those of you who don't know. Then of course you have your normal like mounts. That's what my character normally looks like. And then there's the other form.
Al, where are you at right now?
I am in Hollowfall. That's where I'm at.
Halafa, I see you now.
Yep. I like the
And did someone
symbolism.
just join?
I don't know. I didn't hear anything.
No, Bigum's left.
Oh, he left? Hey.
Yeah. Not sure. He might be in the AFK.
Yeah, I like the symbolism. Like, I realize that some of the biblical symbolism for wolves is definitely negative. But not all symbolism is polarized. So it's usually there's two sides to every coin. So, Mr. Preston, while we are waiting on Bickham's, would you be willing to help me discern what it is Jesus would like us to do? I know for myself, I would like to dive into mythics personally. Yeah. That is definitely what I would like to do. And I would love to. Man, I'm going to say it again. Oh, here we go. Does the animal that I'm riding shift shapes? No, not every character. Like, so one of the kind of unique abilities for the druid is the ability to change forms. Most characters in World of Warcraft don't, so there are different character classes. Druid is I would say my favorite. It's able to do everything well, I would say. They can do a ranged spellcaster type, they can do melee damage, they can tank, they can heal, and they do all of it well. So it's a very, I think, broad, very balanced class. You have hunters, which are damage dealers, either melee or ranged. You have, rogues, which are kind of your assassin type. You have mages, of course, which is, that's kind of a staple for just about any game that you're going to play that's kind of fantasy-oriented. Yeah, and just to kind of go ahead and put this out here, this is where Jesus has called us to be, to be a light in dark places. I have a very long history in video games. I've been gaming since I was 5, And, the last 5 years, I have been following Jesus Christ, and he has just been kind of evolving the ministry that we are a part of. So we're part of a small international inner healing and discipleship ministry called Core Ministries. Yeah. No, that is a different game, actually, buddy. So boosting vibes. So that is Final Fantasy 14. A Realm Reborn actually has it where you can buy land and homes and whatnot. Usually for an enormous amount of in-game currency, like an enormous amount of in-game currency. That is not a thing here in World of Warcraft. You're pretty much you play as a hero adventurer, is what you do. So there are different missions, dungeons, bosses to fight, different difficulty levels across the board. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of lessons in these games, which is one of the reasons why I enjoy it so much, is it does teach some moral values. Of course, there is your stuff. There are bad guys. There are villains. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so, Kat, to give you... So I have more than one mount I can use, so... All right, so this is the Griffin. All right, I also... Oh, something... Oh, hey, well, that's fun. Paladin just came over to murk me. That's great. Yeah. So that's what I mean, getting murked randomly. That will happen. Like, I did not have much of a chance to really do anything there. He just kind of banked me really quick, which Retribution Paladins are really, really good at that. Didn't even have a chance to really shift forms or anything. But that's cool. That was great. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. That was rude, but it's all right.
Hey Al, have you seen the new monthly Traders Guild items? There's actually a lot that I like.
Yeah, there is some stuff
There's
in
a
there
giant
that's
rod
kind of
that's
cool.
called the Standard of the Guardian. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, I saw
Have you
that.
seen that one yet?
I did
The
see
giant
that.
eagle on top of it all?
Yeah, I did see
Yeah,
that.
that's
I think it's
what bird
I
that
think it's a
is.
raven is what it is, but
Raven. That was very beautiful.
yeah, so that, guys, that's the thing. That's with war mode, is like people can just randomly run up and just like kick my butt if they can. And Retribution Paladins are one of the heaviest burst damage dealers in the game. Yeah, it's a pretty cool class. Does a lot of damage, and they're also really good tanks and healers. But yeah, what I was going to show you is there's that one. I have it on random mount. So I favorite different mounts. These are two of my favorites. Okay, so this is just a dragon. It's called the Obsidian World Breaker that I got from the Caverns of Time event, which is part of the 20th anniversary event that is currently going on in World of Warcraft. Let me see how my... Yeah, dude, frame rate's doing really good. I'm over 100 frames per second when I'm actually out in the world. Like, latency is not an issue. Like, latency is as it normally is. It's not actually hurting it at all, even though I am streaming on 2 platforms, which is flippin' awesome. I'm super stoked about all of that. So yeah, there's a lot of like really cool, like intricate little things you can do in this game. No, that was another player that ran up and beat the crap out of me. That's what happened. Like, he stunned me, and yeah, just I didn't really have the ability to do much in that. Like, but that's part of the game. Yeah, that's part of, well, it's part of the part of the game that I play. Like, I don't have to be flagged for player versus player content. I don't. But the rewards when you are like, so what I'm doing here in Hollow Fall is I'm looking for treasure chests. Okay, treasure chests is one of the, I think, probably the simplest ways to make in-game currency, make gold, because it gives you a bunch of crafting reagents and other things like that are really convenient. And it also, like, the biggest reason, guys, that we're doing this, why we're doing the WoW thing and teaching at the same time, is to increase engagement. I want you guys to enjoy yourselves, all right? I don't want it to just be this thing where, oh man, well, he's just talking about Jesus all the time. And I do talk about Jesus a lot, and I'm going to continue to do so. But I want you guys to enjoy, like, us talking about Jesus, or if we're talking about a difficult subject, I want us to also be able to. I want us to be able to come together. I guess that's the key. Yeah, the landscape is beautiful. I mean, like, and this is like, there's, dude, like, I could take you to another realm, where Pandaria, which makes this. I mean, this is beautiful. Like, don't get me wrong. But there's places in this game that just absolutely gorgeous. Like, I mean, there is so much in this game that is just amazing. The job that they've done when it comes to the programming and the artistry is fantastic. Let's see here. All right, it's underneath. So on my mini map, if you guys can see, there's this little thing that popped up. So that right there is what I'm looking for. Is these tiny little treasure chests. And sometimes I get something really awesome. Sometimes I don't. But there's a higher drop rate for rare items in war mode versus your regular, like, player versus environment. So, yeah. So I am, right now I'm just farming while we're waiting on Bick to return so we can, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if we need to, like, go rescue him or something like that. So I go between different mounts. This is my flight form that I currently have equipped as a druid. What's up?
I didn't know I was on mute.
Yeah,
Okay,
there
so
he
yeah,
is.
I've
I've been waiting
back.
for you, dude. Like, we were
Yeah,
like, what's
I've
He's
going
been
on?
waiting
back.
a while.
I've
Oh,
been
yeah,
back.
okay,
I didn't know I was muted.
All right, just invited him to the. All right, I want you to pray. All right, because, like, Ben, seriously, Andrea, you were right. Guys, in chat,
What?
guys, and you guys. Like, what do you guys want to talk about? I mean, like, anything like super interesting, or just kind of see what happens. I'm here. Jesus is just saying, just enjoy. Like, okay, so guys, what do you want to do? Huh? What do you want to do? Want to do some delves or some mythics?
I have 2 coffer keys.
Oh, all right. Let's get
I
a
got like
yeah.
14.
I got like 16. Yeah.
Gotta get them bad boys used.
Yeah, I got to do something with them. I don't know if there's like a max amount that we can have, man.
Oh my gosh, guys, these are beautiful. Jordan, have you seen the new monthly Traders Guild items?
Oh, I'm in it right now.
Holy cow.
So
This is
Mycomancer,
leaps
I have
and bounds ahead of
18
what
coffer
I've done
keys.
3
Goodness
months.
gracious. All right, guys, I'm in
Nice.
Hollow Fall, so let's go ahead and rock Hollow Fall since I'm already here, if you guys don't mind. Let's go to Mycomancer Cavern.
That's fair. Just
We're both in
building my,
Dornigal. So, I mean,
building
Yeah,
my class
yeah.
right now. I
Yeah.
had to reset everything.
Oh, why? What happened?
Or not reset everything, sorry. My armor, transmogging everything. I just bought a ton of new stuff.
Oh, okay. Dude, cool. Have
I'm
fun, man.
very happy with how it appears because this is like the first time I found an actual set.
Yeah,
That
I
can
haven't
go,
really. You know what?
"Ooh,
You know what? I'll meet you guys in
hey."
Dornigal. I'll be right there. Why not? Like,
I'm mix matching a little bit of it.
I was just like, hey, let me in on these goods. I wanna
Yeah,
look
why
at 'em.
not?
Yeah, he's
Why
like,
not?
Preston said it's good. Let's
No,
check
we're,
it out.
we're gonna
Okay,
play. We're
that's
gonna play
sharp.
dress up. Why not? Why not? Like, ain't nothing
I'm
wrong
gonna
with that.
dress up right now. I hope you guys don't mind those
Hey,
watching.
Well, yeah, we're playing dress up right now, guys. So let's
We're
enjoy
playing
it.
dress up. We're having a crazy dress up party.
That sounds so weird for 3 grown men. But hey, you know what? You have kids. You
We're
better.
also 3 grown men playing a game where you're dressed as an elf or a bear or a bird
You
or
you make
I'm
a
a space
very
cow.
yeah
Is it any
you
more
make a
weird than that? Or a
very
space cow, a
valid
cow from
point.
space.
You make a very valid argument there, sir. Like, hey, you know what? Jesus Christ did say that we are to be childlike. Okay, that is my defense, and that's the story, and that's what I'm sticking to here. Okay, all right, all
It's in the
right.
Bible, so you can't say anything about it.
That is like the worst argument there is. The Bible said so.
That is pretty terrible.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. Like I
Oh,
do.
when did I get this?
There's a lot of
Sorry,
things.
I
man.
got like 3 outfits, 4 that I didn't know I had. Oh, that's right. I got these from those WoW token things.
Yeah, dude, those things are.
Yeah.
Some of the pieces are okay.
Honestly, I
Like-
like this one. I like this one. It's Arcane Peddler. That one's okay.
You know.
The Cardinal Educator's Knowledge. It
Wow,
basically just looks like
Andrea, that was just.
a British red coat
I'm
mixed with
glad
a
that I
witch.
am too. Thank you so much for making it weird. I appreciate your candor.
Isn't it weird?
She made it weird. Like, you guys can't see the condom. She said comment. She said glad
No,
to
I'm not on
see.
TikTok anymore.
She said glad to see you were wearing something.
Beth.
Laugh out loud. Like,
I mean, she's
I-
not wrong. I mean, he could put on some pretty interesting.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Load.
pick that up.
Guys, Let me know what you think when you see this. I'm very happy how this turned out.
Well, dude, I've just had these tokens just sitting here forever and a day.
Let's see, where are you? I'm almost by
The high scholar stuff
Which
is
tokens?
way
The
too
Traders
big.
Guild
Oh,
ones?
Yeah.
I had like 4,500 saved because there was nothing good the last couple of months for me.
Well, so I'm gonna
Click in the
go
mail.
ahead and pick up the Dark Ranger General's kit and the Gladiator's battered armor. Is what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I got the Dark Ranger helm or the hood, and then I got the. Wait.
'Cause I
Yeah, I'm
think
pretty sure you got the
there's-
same armor as I did.
I think there's some. The Bronzebeard Battle Mace. Rawr.
So where?
Now, what's this Fury of the Fire Lord?
Big old grand.
That's
Yeah, she likes
no,
watching.
that's not really my thing. Now,
Yeah.
Standard of the Guardian, I like, but if there needs to be some
Watch.
movement. There's no movement. Like if that was like a live bird on the top, that would be like the way to go. But
That would be neat. It'd screech every now and then or something.
Battle
like a loud call.
Magister's enchantments. Collect the appearances of the Battle Magisters. I don't know. Like what?
So I bought
where
something,
is
but
the
now
games?
where is it?
In your
What did you buy?
I thought it would be in my mailbox, but it's not in my mailbox.
No. Just go to transmog area, and then you'll see it in all your
Ooh,
unlocks.
that's a cool. That hatchet's kind of neat.
I don't hate that, Beth. I really don't. That's basically the same thing, but blue.
Are you able to see the others? What? Oh, to see their stuff? Well, they would have to be live streaming themselves, which I have talked to them about doing.
I can come over to you.
Yeah.
I do have I don't have it set up on here, and I don't have a camera. That was part of the reason why I didn't do that. But I could just have it without a camera. I don't think that'd be too god awful or anything. I don't remember you having that cheetah looking thing.
Okay, I do like that. I've had that thing for a while.
I don't think I've seen you run it. Yeah, usually you're either flying or you're the bear. Or now you're that weird bird thing. The boom chicken, I think you call it.
Oh, the boom chicken? Boom chicka 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 boom. Oh, and that's just creepy. We're good with that. We're good with that.
There's still some that are just, yeah.
But some of the weapons,
Mask of
though,
the
are
Great
really
Ones.
neat.
That's dope. I know. This is the first time they didn't look like cheesy or too gaudy or anything to me. There's a lot of really,
Yeah,
really
some
cool
of this
ones.
stuff, like, I'm getting some stuff from my other characters as well.
And I got 500 guild when I opened the chest, so that was cool too. That helped with.
Dude,
I
I
did not
mean, I
know
just
this.
spent,
Okay, please fun.
I just spent like I mean, there's a lot of. Well, that's just bad.
Excuse me. I think like right around $1,000. I think Mike Wazowski has a
And
pumpkin.
what's this?
It's creepy.
I didn't know you had like some
It's
stuff
weird.
like
You got
they're
really loud
specific
again.
to
What the?
what your
No,
armor you're
that's
wearing.
terrible.
What victims?
You're
Okay.
specifically tied to what armor you're wearing. So I bought me a cloth set. Didn't know it was a cloth set. Can't equip it to that to
Ah,
plate
Yep,
armor.
you gotta
Ah,
check that first.
ah,
Because there's a cool plate one
ah.
that I wanted, but I was like, nope, I'm male.
Yep, male armor. It is what it is.
Okay.
But if you ever
We're
make
good.
another class that uses that, it should be there, correct? Just simply.
All right. So
No, I reimbursed it.
Oh,
okay, you went. Oh, that's not you. Okay, there's Arella, which that's
Yeah, I'm going back
Pickums.
to you
That's the
guys.
space cow.
Yeah, my armor's very mismatched right
Wait, where'd
now.
these
Oh, that's
giant
an
drill come
understatement.
from? That wasn't there 5 seconds ago.
That's Iron Dwarf thingy. Oh, there you go. There you go.
like it?
Looking way
For real?
sharper, bro.
I love this, dude. I love it.
Yeah,
The only
you
thing
look
is
sharp,
I
man.
gave the cape and the hood are part of a set. The rest of it is okay. No, the pauldrons, because they had a bunch of skulls on them, and that's not really my aesthetic. It did look good, but it's just not me. You know what I'm
There
saying?
we
So I put a
go.
different pauldrons on.
Much better. You got to do something about that, like the gun though. Like that
The
doesn't.
rifle. I know
yeah,
the rifle. It's got very steampunk
Preston,
vibes now. I
did-
need something else.
Yeah,
Did you
dude.
see the
Well, so there's
ancient
there-
Ammonite longbow?
Yeah, I was, dude.
That thing was
Exactly what I was gonna
insane.
say. That was exactly what
don't have
where I
any
was going,
bows.
bro. Like, dude, in there, like you can purchase one, like for transmog.
I
It's a
know, but
really
don't you have
good
to have
one.
a previous bow?
No,
Ooh, that
you
looks
don't.
sharp. I
It
love the
dude,
Gladiator's
bows.
battle
You
armor.
don't. You don't need anything like that. You can transmog
Okay,
that right
because
over
see, I
the
bought a
gun.
bow before, and it wouldn't let me transmog it to my rifle.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I have another bow that I really do like.
Athena first, too.
Athena likes it. Good. Yeah, the feathered cowl of the Guardian, the feathered drape of the Guardian. As soon as I saw those, I was like, oh my god, that's some like Raven from Teen Titans stuff. That was sharp, and it's got the beautiful gold. It fits the rest of the armor. Because the armor I'm wearing, it's almost like It's kind of like cloth and plate kind of mended together. I changed the chest up because the other one was much more revealing.
Oh,
And just I don't know, dude. I just
hello,
like
hello,
the
hello.
customs. It's good. Now let's find that bow. What was it called again, guys?
I don't remember now.
It's in the very
Here
beginning.
it comes.
It's
Up
in the
in the
very
beginning. Okay.
beginning.
Wrong button.
Ancient Ammonite longbow. It's the fifth one.
Doesn't really fit this. This thing's like teal and white and
Actually-
brown. Doesn't really fit the rest of this. And it
Oh.
kind of gives me like, what's the word? Like tiki kind of vibes.
The only mail I can find
folly.
is for myself is either ancient Aztec warrior or goblin witch doctor.
No,
Like,
that's just
bro.
Coffin Witch Doctor. That just sounds like a combo it shouldn't have been. Let's see.
Doing my mail. Like,
Oh yeah, the Dark Ranger General. Can you try that one, Jordan? Does that fit your guy?
well, I'm a healer, so I'm going kind of go a druid type clothing line. But
That's fair. Did you see the High Scholar's staff? Did you see that one?
scholars.
It's definitely gaudy, but I do think it looks sharp.
Not sure where it is.
Oh boy. We're under the section that says returning.
Yeah. Oh, that.
And then
Yeah.
it's
No, that's too grand for the build I'm going for.
okay.
I agree. That with that going with the high scholar Arcania would be an awesome
Give me your opinion too.
combo.
Alright, see
Jewels
what
of
we
the
got going
Alluring
on
Call.
here.
That is creepy.
I was literally just on that.
Yeah,
I
that reminds me
know-
of Savathun. Like Savathun meets a hunter meets an imp or something crazy like that. That one's creepy. I love the plates of the Light Avenger. That one's cool. That's like Heimdall meets Iron Man.
Nah,
They
that
kind
just
of got a
doesn't
combo
work.
there.
Hmm.
The Possessed Watchers guys. No.
I like the
And
sets
do the
I've
Savage
got.
Champions trophy. That's
Transmogrifier.
pretty cool. Scales of the Silver Hoarder. Yeah. So far, I haven't seen anything that really would fit for Jordan.
Gold or Newton 253 gold. Just for transmogrifying my staff. What? Oh, he went away.
Hey, what about the first one, Jordan? The High Scholar's Arcana.
That's literally the one I was talking about that would go well with the other staff that you mentioned.
It's too
I'm
pink.
saying, like, for you though, would that fit you as a healer? I mean, it kind of
It's way too
It's definitely
Kind of,
more
but
like
it's not.
mage.
It's not the type
No.
I'm going for though. What I
No,
want
looks
to
good
do.
on my
doesn't-
character.
that just
She's got the
doesn't-
purple hair and
Yeah, it
purple
doesn't
skin,
really
purple
fit.
tattoos. It really fits it. Purple feathers or leaves in her hair.
Also,
This would
could
be good
you
on Beth, I think, honestly,
could
as
you
a
pop
mage.
a transmogrifier pet or tool, whatever it's called?
That looks much better like that.
This is cool. Thank you, Jesus. I've been looking for something that really, yeah, my aesthetic. Athena loves watching when I'm actually riding one of the dragons. I started calling it my dragon game. Then I started calling it WoW because I was like, she needs to know what it's actually about. But I started calling it the dragon game.
All right, guys. Hey, so we done playing dress up?
No, not quite. I'm trying to find.
Sounds like
a
Jordan's
transmogrifier.
not.
Oh my gosh. Kids.
Found one.
Who hath joined us?
Oh.
Ooga
Okay.
booga.
Who's this?
Who is the Ugin of Bugin?
Aiden.
Aiden.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Hello, Sir Caden. What you up to, buddy?
Oh, I've been working on what a big project for the past probably few hours.
How's your back?
It still hurts. I've been trying to pretty much stay not very active, I guess, recently, just trying to cool it off. But
What'd you do?
oh, it's
She could, yeah.
I wish I could tell you exactly. We were starting last night. We
Yeah,
could discern
that
it
might
is
be an
cursed tight.
out of live type of conversation.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can.
Yeah, some personal stuff.
Okay. Ah, you run away.
I know. That's why I came to the permanent one over here.
I love when they do it right near in the middle of
Yeah, it's
building
like
it.
they
You're like,
do it
"Okay."
on purpose.
You gotta wonder if they're almost waiting. Yeah, you gotta wonder.
Like, so rude.
It's like, I think you enjoyed that, didn't you?
Probably.
You saw me there, changing my outfit.
Probably. I don't. Yeah, it is what it is.
It's like I wouldn't put it past them.
No, I definitely would not. Ooh, that looks cool.
Mhm.
All right, I'm gonna save that. That looks really nice. That is shiny.
Star Wars.
There you go. That's good.
Oh,
That
look at the
actually
Legos.
fits
Yeah.
that
Have you ever seen those,
way
baby?
better.
Huh?
Cool.
You never seen those? You can be my little Jedi.
Yeah, that's not quite. That one's
Mhm.
okay.
You join the Empire and you're gonna find a new home, okay?
You join. Deuce. It's that one. I
Ain't
was
raising no
not.
Sith.
Definitely was not impressed with that. That one I like though. Let's see if I tried that. Yeah, that looks actually really good. I'm gonna save that. What should I go, guys? Purple, yellow, or red? What do you guys think?
Or what? Yourself, your
Yeah,
mount? What are we
And
talking?
just my transmog, dude. I got
You
like
said yeah to both. Which one?
yeah, I got
Okay.
yeah. Well, yeah, right. So what do you guys think? Purple, yellow. I'm gonna go with red. I'm gonna go with red.
I was gonna say I'm already rocking purple. If you want to do a thing where we're all running purple together, that could be cool.
There we go.
I've literally never been in this building before. What is this place?
So mine is very simplistic, but that's all for the
Are you
naturey.
going for that? Or is it just
No,
what you
I
kind
was
of
going
have right
for like a naturey type thing, but I don't. I have limited options, so this is what I'm rocking.
Hmm.
now?
Got a few different staves I could go with here.
I do like yours, Mr. Preston.
Thank you, dude.
That bow does
Yeah,
fit
I'm
you
very,
very
very
well.
glad to see how it turned.
Hmm.
Bow.
Now you have a bow in your back.
I shouldn't. I'm running a rifle.
No,
That's
looks
weird.
like a bow.
Okay, describe the bow. That's very weird. 'Cause I don't even own a bow.
Yeah, looks like a bow to me. Like your back
Longbow,
piece.
crossbow.
Yeah, longbow.
Which one? Okay, yeah, that's super weird. I don't own one. Is it red?
Never mind, wrong person.
I was
It was
gonna
a hunter
say,
by me. I
dude.
thought it was you. You're
I'm
done
sitting here, I'm
here.
like, but
I don't
that's a
know
weird
what you're
glitch, man.
talking
I don't even
about, bro.
own like
Okay, now I'm looking.
Mm.
Okay, so
That's still my preferred.
It'd be really awkward if you didn't like it. You'd be like, yeah, no, that's great. Then you see the actual meaning. Oh gosh. Oh no. Like,
well,
Hunter,
I
what
was
did you
actually gonna
do?
say that it's a little bit of a downgrade, but hey, it still looks good, bud.
Uh-huh.
Why, thank you, Cat.
Where's this other guy? Where's this
He
other guy?
ran. He ran away actually.
Ah, okay.
Hmm
Sure he wasn't in my mirror or something.
He's actually still
I do
right
like
here.
I do like
He's
the
right,
staff that
he
you
he
got with
goes
that
right in
one.
front of you, right there. You can see him still.
The red guy?
No, that's
Al.
Alistair.
That's me. I'm
Here,
just
right over
talking-
here.
Like,
Like, are
is it
you
right in front of you?
okay,
Like, that's
guys?
Al,
Like,
right?
are you guys all
Right
right?
here. Right here. It's gonna fly away. Click on him and inspect him.
Don't fly away yet. I
He
need to
did
look
change
in.
his appearance, so he was like a wood elf kind of look. Completely changed his
Ah.
wardrobe now.
All right,
That's
guys.
just
Hey,
weird.
guys, you guys done playing
Yes.
dress up?
Why?
I don't hate the armor, but I don't love the armor. I do agree the bow is sick though. But yes, I'm ready to do something more
All right. All right.
like
We're gonna go holler at
Death
the
to Bad
moon,
Bitch.
or
All right,
what's
well, that's yeah. Well, that's me. That
like
simply
I
seems
have
really
a
cool,
staff
though.
with like a moon gem on it. If you wanna, like,
We're good. We're gonna.
Okay, I
we're
am
just.
hopping on WoW.
Whoa!
What? Do my ears
Whoa!
deceive me?
Man, guys,
No,
miracles
you heard
are
me right.
occurring,
Have the
man.
prophecy of the ancient ones been fulfilled? Is it coming true?
is he
Okay,
done
I
with
don't know.
fire coat?
Is the chosen one being
Oh, no,
revealed?
Chosen.
I don't know. I'm just.
Shoot, I
What?
gotta find the Wi-Fi. Give me a second.
What build have you like? Class did you choose then?
I think it was the marksman one.
Okay, so
Okay.
Hunter.
Cool. That's the one I wanted to do. I'm like that's
Hmm.
like my backup. I want to play that one at some point as well.
All right, guys.
Hunter?
Mycomancer. We're gonna go ahead and do a delve since, like, I mean, I still want to do mythics, but we'll start with a delve. I mean, we have 3 hours. We're gonna be doing this. Like
3 hours.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's 7:48 already, dude.
Yeah.
3 hours.
We have plenty of time to
So another-
easily do both of those.
Yeah,
two
another
things,
2
though.
hours. Yeah, we're gonna be on another 2 hours.
Oh, and Jesus, I'm praying that you bless my brothers with excellent gear.
Good.
And please, a favor for Preston, Jesus, just some really good trinkets, actual damage type trinkets, not
actual
these.
damage trinkets. He doesn't
'cause
need to
these
run
two
faster.
trinkets are high item, but yeah, I already have the fastest freaking like running speed. I'm like, I don't need to be
Yeah, dude,
faster. But like, yeah,
how do you run? Because I am so slow,
Well,
and
no,
it
that's
like
just
bothers
normal.
me.
Well,
you
you're
just
gonna
do.
be slow.
That's your
how
typical
it- Yep,
pace.
that's typical pace to start off
Eventually,
with,
you
buddy.
unlock Mark of the Cheat or something about a Cheetah. What's it called?
Aspect
of
of
the
the
Cheetah
Cheetah.
enhances you for a few seconds.
Well,
But
hey,
overall, that's your normal running speed.
honestly, Caden, you have to learn how to slow down anyways, dude. Like, it's good for you. Get over it.
Yeah.
Alistair, what they'll be doing?
Where I'm at,
That is
Mycomancer.
also a good
Not
question.
Mycomancer, I'm sorry. Fungal Folly.
Michael Mancer.
We're gonna be fighting mushrooms, guys. Are you ready?
Yeah, them
Uh,
spores.
yeah.
I tell you.
It's like I'm ready to run around like a chicken with my head cut off as things explode around me. Yes, I'm ready.
So is Caden able to join us in these
No,
guilds?
because
No,
he
not
needs to
yet.
s-
No, he has to
finish
level
the
up.
story. But
Okay.
that's what I was gonna ask. Do we want to
Okay.
like help, basically bust him or no?
No, let him learn.
Bus him?
No,
Yeah.
let him learn. No, don't do that.
What does that
I
mean,
hate
bus?
that. It means power level. It means like no, let him learn how to play the game. I hate that. That's one of
Wait.
the biggest reasons why there are tons and tons of people with high level characters who have no idea what they're doing. Like they don't
You're
actually
not in
play
the
the
Isle
game.
of Dorn, are you, Mr. Alistair?
I
No.
am. Yes.
No,
I
he,
am.
he's
Look on
okay.
your.
Not on my map then.
I'm.
Yeah, he's not.
yeah, I am. I'm in war mode
Yeah,
though.
see, for me, you're in Hallowfall.
Look on your map and find Fungal Folly
I-
on
I-
the Isle of Dorn and go there. That is the way that you can do it, sir. Hello,
That's so
outdoor
weird.
guy.
Yeah, you're not appearing on the same spot for me. Because I'm like, why is he all the way out there if he's going to Fungal Folly? The mushroom folk are over here.
There's more. Aisha. Are you guys just let me? Oh, there's a person here. He may try to fight me. Ew, actually, I probably could have murked him. He's a death knight. He's a blood death knight. Yeah, tank versus tank. He's always
I am
interesting.
not seeing
That sounds
Fungal
like a
Fall.
slow fight.
Yeah, right. Right. I mean,
Yeah.
bear druids do way more damage than a lot of them.
Okay,
but
Preston, I'm just gonna follow you because I can't not find Fungal Folly for some reason.
what the?
It's okay.
Like, look at you. Oh, you guys are
Yeah,
special
you just
sometimes.
open up your map and it's the only
Ah, I
glowing one.
found it.
Yeah, I'm inside.
Yeah,
I'm
it's the
just
only
waiting
glowing
for you
delve.
guys.
And Ialdar.
Dorn,
I
like
see it
Krampus
now.
Shroth. Yeah, not Dorn. No, not Dorn and Doran are two different things. Did you forget your own father's name, Mom? Like, seriously? His name was Doran, not Dorn.
Doran? I've never heard that name.
Yeah, Doran Shroth. Yep. that was
Where is
my-
it from? Do you know the
I
cultural like backstory behind that one?
Germanic, I think.
I know mine's like English, Old English, but like
No, I'm pretty sure it's Germanic.
Is Beth biblical? Do you know? If
I don't know.
That one is.
Is it Bethany?
That might be.
I mean, Bathsheba. I mean, if you really want to get.
Bethany is
Really?
where I was going with that, but you took another route.
I was thinking like Bethsaida or something like that. That's what I was thinking. But yeah.
Yeah, I went with Bethany.
All right.
Have you already entered, Mr. Alice?
I already said that. I'm
He's here
about
with
to-
us,
Yep,
yeah.
I'm dropping a feast, guys.
Dropping a feast.
Hey, you know what? He
I'm gonna go
tells
dra-
us. He tells us
drag-
that he will prepare a
grab-
table
get water
before
bottle in
us
the
in the
other room.
presence of our enemies.
All right, we're timing you though.
Our cup will overflow with blessings. Yes, he will anoint our head with oil, refreshing us. Surely mercy and grace will follow us all the days of our life. Oh, Miss Cat, is Light of the Realm the name of the guild? Yes, Cat, it is. That's also the name of the game that we are designing. So, yeah. So we got a few different things we got going on, though. The only thing, one of the big things is none of us know how to program yet. I mean, I know how to some. Like, that's part of what I know Bickham's is looking at learning to do and something that I'm looking at learning to do eventually.
Mm.
But you know what, guys? I can only do so much at once. I'm more interested in doing storyboard and stuff like that and letting somebody else handle the programming. That's my personal preference. I would much rather write the story and, you know, detail the environment and things along that line. Get somebody
Like,
that can, you know, draw
Okay, okay. Jordan's over there. Said he's going to the
Okay,
other
we-
room to get his water. Okay, there you go. I just lost hope.
Why?
I just lost
I was
hope.
like,
My
I just
faith in
lost
you
hope,
only
dude.
lasted 2 minutes.
He said he's going to the other room to
Ye
grab a
of
water
little
bottle.
faith. What
Usually
the-
he's like, I gotta go to the bathroom in like 11 and a half minutes later.
Yeah,
he's-
like
he's
what the
back.
heck,
It's like,
man?
hey, wait a
Like, are
minute.
you okay?
like, come on,
do we
bro.
need to get you like some
Did you
pomegranate
write
or
a
something?
chapter in a book or something?
Oh, I mean,
Okay.
wait. You're saying with me getting a water bottle or what?
Just how long it takes for you to go to the
I
bathroom?
was. But
Oh,
then I
bathroom?
went to the bathroom thing. Yes,
Yeah.
because sometimes
Oh,
your
bathroom
bathroom
thing.
visits are
Some pomegranate juice,
very.
maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
guys.
I
You
can
guys
go.
ready?
Yeah, I don't.
Give me a
Yeah,
hard time, Jordan.
I know.
No, I'm
My
not ready
bathroom
yet.
schedule.
All right. So here we are. We are rocking and a rolling. We are fighting mushrooms that are attempting to unalive us, and spore bits that like to explode. Ah!
Yes, and we are gonna unalive them.
Wow! While doing Mario noises.
Yeah, who is the Mario?
Huh? What?
Not
That was-
me.
That was me.
I think
I
that
did that.
one of your pets or something got turned.
I don't know.
Oh no, it's just
No.
it's called Fungorian Spore, whatever.
Spar blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I can fly. You ever seen a bear fly? Oh my!
Bet you ain't never seen a donkey fly.
Right? Seen a horse fly? Seen a mayfly?
Maybe
You
even a
ain't never
butterfly.
seen a donkey fly.
Ha, that's right, fool. I'm a flying talking donkey.
That's right. That's right. On the wings
Shark
of
will
the
always have a
evening,
special spot
we
in my
shall
heart.
fly.
Donkey.
It's not very nice. Just a donkey.
Why do I move around so much? Because I like it.
If he stands still, he gets unalived.
Oh my gosh, Conquer
Ev-
27-7. That brings back memories of my childhood. Conquer's Bad Fur Day, like the worst video game that any freaking middle schooler
Yes.
could have ever played.
I've
ever.
only just discovered that in this year of my life, and I'm
it-
discovering it's completely terrible.
Oh,
Looks
yeah,
like a
it
sweet,
is- it
innocent little
is-
squirrel.
No,
It
no,
is-
there's
it is
nothing sweet,
god-awful.
nothing sweet and
No,
innocent about
yeah.
Conquer. Like we're not going to go far into that because it's just yeah, that's a whole freaking can of worms, bro.
I was fortunate to miss that in my early childhood.
I did not. I played it every day before
Dodge a
school.
bullet.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
So yeah,
It's
no, we're
like
not gonna
yeah.
go into it. We're just not gonna do it. Like
To summarize, it's like an M-rated game that was designed to look very, very E plus or E10 plus or whatever. But yeah, just,
but it's
no.
not. It is. It's bad.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna stink. Sorry. Meow.
Better than
And
stinking.
Sting? I think that
Battle
did a
roar.
little more than just Sting.
There we go.
What level are you up to then?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Caden, yeah.
I'm like 12.
There you
Well,
go.
Okay, so
I'm
you
not-
should have all like you should at least have
Mm.
a full bar then, right? All
Incoming.
your different skills.
Oh yeah, I almost had 2.
Are
Okay.
you done with the Pirates Cove?
Yeah, do you have the pirate place? Yeah, the
Yeah, like I
shipwreck?
killed that
Okay.
undead dragon or whatever. I'm in a big castle area, but I'm trying to do
Okay.
the quest.
Stormwind.
It's not letting me recruit the people I need. It's kind of odd. Interesting.
Don't stand there and get hit in the face, please, guys. Think of your healer. We don't need his blood pressure going up. He's already having to take too long to go bathroom. We
Preston.
don't need to make it worse for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ate something and it did some work. I mean, my goodness.
Wow, thank you.
Not
for
sure
the
if you wanna know
information.
about
no,
it or
No,
not,
thank
but
you for the
Is it
information.
Sugar-free
Stop.
Haribo gummies? Like
Ugh, ugh, like why?
Not quite.
Like,
not quite.
Bad tasting poison.
remember that video you sent us forever ago? It was like this guy is doing he's reading all the different comments and reviews on Amazon for the sugar-free gummies. He's doing
Yes,
different
that
character
was
voices.
wow. That was great, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, where they did the
All right, I'm gonna pull
Uh,
another one of these.
Cusco voice or whatever. What the?
Well, now you guys got launched.
Not me.
I jumped.
But
I backflipped. That's my disengaged ability.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I use the same thing.
Well, yeah,
yeah,
because you're
no,
both
that's
playing a
one
hunter.
of your main. Yeah, so there's a lot of the moves you and I are gonna have identical, and there's gonna be probably like 7 to 10 that are unique to marksman. I haven't looked through all of them yet.
They're mostly high damage and then like a lot of AoE type stuff. I like my AoE.
Well, yeah, that's
See,
great.
I don't
when
have
you're-
a ton of
But
AoE. My
that's
animals do.
later on.
You have barrage
Yeah.
that you can get later on, which is pretty usually what they ask for people for marksman to go is the barrage.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say because everything I've seen, barrage is not mentioned for my class.
No.
It's available, but they just don't advise
well,
it.
there's battle roar. That's gonna make this more ouchy. Why are you trying to hit
Ouchie.
me with a vine spear? That's just rude.
One that I am really enjoying now is the binding shot.
Oh my-
That one's been really cool.
They're stabbing me viciously, guys. It's really terrible.
Not
Nope.
softly and kindly like they were before.
Right.
This is
Oh,
vicious
no,
stabbing.
No. You're not allowed to roar the battle thingy. You do enough damage as it is. We don't need you doing more damage.
It is forbidden.
Oop, hello. I almost didn't step out of that.
Yep, check your shoes. Careful what you step in.
Hey, so could we get some like questions here, guys? Like seriously, like from chat. Ask me questions. Something. Give me something to do other than this. Goodness gracious.
I got a question.
Okay.
Not entirely sure how to word it yet. I'm working on that.
Okay. All
The
right.
basis of it is the video games and Christianity. They are tended to see as like two separate things a lot of times.
Okay.
Um,
It's a good question.
why? I'm trying. I don't know how to exactly put that into words though for the question.
No, keep working on it and let me know when you get there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna give it to you.
Yeah, no, I'm just it's kind of giving you a bit of a I'll call it a head start. I don't know.
Oh. There's a lot of arguments for and there's a lot of
could
arguments
Could we
against.
sit tight here and let me down a potion real quick?
Yeah, sure. Because I was just about to pull another guy
Sure.
that's empowered. So yeah. Yeah, just what you
I
were
bought a
thinking.
bunch of-
There you go.
Put a bunch of mana potions the other day.
All right.
Good.
I hope you didn't buy just potions. I hope you actually picked up some food so you can eat the food and actually get full mana instead of downing a potion that only does partial. Kick your butt, dude. Buy
But to a key.
food.
Well, all the food that I have found so far.
You can buy food at the inn that will take care
Oh.
of your mana, dude.
Yeah, I have.
Just water.
Where is it?
Non-GMO
It's-
organic
Water.
food and
It's
everything.
water. Water is what you need. There you go. Or mana biscuits, but we don't have a mage with us right now. So.
Gatorade.
Oh wow. Let's not do that. You work. You know what? How about you work on
Alright,
the
fall.
question instead of like quoting Waterboy? How about we do that?
I am so-
Wow. Like I'm glad this is 18
Oh,
plus. Like
mushroom.
seriously, you guys.
Where's
I mean,
mushroom
you
here?
we went
Ooh,
Conqueror's Bad
increased
Fur Day
haste.
to Waterboy. Like wow, Jesus.
Yeah,
Pray
where
f-
are we going tonight?
pray for us. Wow.
What's happening?
Need some
Look,
help.
I'm Toad.
All right, incoming.
We're Toads.
Yeah, you guys are. Oh, there's a battle roar
Come here,
again.
lizard
You're
boy.
So
Here's my
Ooh.
artisan.
all right. Let's knock his socks off, guys. So how about that question? And guys, you guys can ask other
so
questions. Like
what is the
seriously.
primary argument for why Christians aren't to play video games? It's just due to the violence, and then that breeds a second
Well-
question: is why is the violence seen as
Well, okay,
quote, unquote,
here's
not
let's
Christian?
there's a few different things. All right. So there's the scripture verse that we are to not like engage in the acts of darkness, basically. That we are
Ephesians
to
5:11.
reveal them. Okay. So that is the main argument that people have against playing video games. You know, there's the whole thing. Well, you know, don't cause your brother to stumble. But see, here's what Paul also said. All right, yes, we are to reveal, you know, the works of darkness. I completely agree with you. In that context, all right, what makes something evil? All right, how are we judged? Well, we are judged based on our hearts, correct?
Let's go.
All right. Paul
Yeah.
also
Yes,
said that
correct.
all things are acceptable, not all things are beneficial. So we have to ask a question. All right. We need to ask the question of the Holy Spirit, not just ourselves. Because if we're judging anything based on our own rhetoric, We have already. Ooh, we didn't. Did anybody talk to the Explorer League over there and do the challenge? No, we did not. All right, let's go back. We have to go backwards here. This is my fault.
No worries.
So you have to ask yourself that question. Like, is this something that Jesus is asking me to do? What is my intention here? What is my motivation? Am I doing this because I genuinely want to help people? Am I doing this as a way of escaping reality? Am I playing a video game that is like really, really like terrible? Like Grand Theft Auto, guys, I'll be honest, I don't have any argument for that. That is a game that only seems to harm. Like it's I don't find it helpful at all. I think that it is something that is inherently evil. All right. Why do I believe that? Because I don't see anything in the game that bears good fruit. It doesn't have good moral lessons. It teaches you the absence of morality in most cases. Okay. So looking at it like that, the other thing is like, it's also to remember that Jesus Christ he ate with sinners. He ate with those who were considered the lowest of the low, like the tax collectors, prostitutes, etc. Okay? Like our job is to be a light in the darkness, to be salt and light. Well, if you're not actively going into places that are dark in some way, shape, or form, can you say that you are actually fulfilling the call of Christ? That's my question to you, okay? This is how I've come to understand it. So I look at my past experiences. I look at where I've come from. Video games have been a very important aspect of my life. For a long time, it was escapism, right? It was a way for me to escape the pain of my life, the pain of my past, etc. That's no longer the case. So now I play games in order to help others see that there is light. One of the things that I do in these games is I'll just fly around and find people to help. They could be working on a quest, whatever it may be, and it gives me an opportunity to, bless somebody randomly. If somebody else I see, acting kindly, I do my best to reward them. That's one of the things that Jesus has called me to.
One tusk, but he has two tusks. I mean,
Sorry, guys. I
Oh, yeah,
have to
the
click this
water
at
thing.
just the right time.
What happened?
He fell off.
You and Cliffs, bro.
Like, dude, every
Start calling
game,
you Cliff.
literally every flippin' game that we play with Jordan here, he falls off of things and dies randomly.
gravity junkie.
Whether it is Destiny 2 or Helldivers, it doesn't matter. If he can fall off of something, he will find a way to do it.
Make it happen.
Yeah, he'll find a way. He will make a way where there was not one.
Finally use it.
Well, he says we will do the same miracles and he has done, and even greater. I don't know if that counts, but it sounds interesting at
I
least.
do not know.
Oh, dude, I really hope you're up here quickly before like damage really starts to freaking eke out here. Oh, okay, that wasn't that bad actually.
Yeah. I think there's like different sizes of these spore bits or something.
There's different colors. I don't know.
Or were you
about
talking about the
sizes.
Rockcaster?
There's a bunch of little guys I grabbed too that ended up like getting murked pretty quickly.
Wished.
Yup. Sounded biblical. What sounded biblical? Some context would be. That's an exploding.
Last
bit.
phrase you just made. Making aware there wasn't one, I'm assuming.
don't die.
And not much I can do, buddy. I got gravity working against me. I was pulling a U.
Oh,
Wow.
you're doing a Jordan.
Yeah. That's my last knock on you. That's the last one.
I hope.
Last?
I hope there's more.
Yes. Last one today.
Last one. Wow, really? Oh, you're making that
His
commitment.
birthday was
Sad face.
yesterday. I'm only giving him a couple today. I gotta be
Why
giving that
so?
consideration.
Would you say helping others is a way of being Christ-like? It depends. Okay. So first off, you have to recognize the difference between good and evil. What is Jesus' definition of sin? Well, we can come to this conclusion pretty simply by looking at the commands that Jesus Christ has given us, like what he's called us to. So we are called to love one another as Jesus Christ has loved us. All right. So guys, this challenge, we have to keep track of which one does exactly what he
Who's
does.
the real one?
Yeah. So I'm going to let you guys do this while I explain. So we are called to love the Lord our God with all of our heart, mind, and souls, to love our neighbors as Jesus, well, no, we're called to love our neighbors as we love ourselves. And then Jesus gives us another commandment, is to love one another as Jesus Christ has loved us.
That one was pretty easy.
Okay. So simple
I
reasoning.
believe we just gotta hit it until it dies, I believe.
Well, yeah, I hope so. If you have the right one. If not, then yeah.
Love how you worded that. Hit it till it dies.
So we can use some pretty simple reasoning, all right, to say that love is what
It's
we
not
are
that
called
one. I
to.
don't think it's that one.
Why are we?
You guys have to attack a specific one that does. They all do the same thing. Okay, so
Okay.
This one right over here, Preston.
I don't know what you guys are. Yeah, you guys are attacking the. Why is get your pets off of that one over there? Guys.
It should be over here now.
No, they don't
No, it
switch
doesn't
spots.
change.
They don't change
They
spots.
don't
What the
change, bud.
heck are you doing, dude?
Wait, what do you mean they don't change? What are you saying?
The
I'm
same guy stays there. They don't change.
Yes, you're looking
That's why I
for
was
the.
saying
Yeah.
you're attacking the
I
wrong
was
person.
still fighting the guy. That's why I was my pets though.
No,
they
we have
weren't
to
listening,
redo
even
the
though I did my
challenge. Yeah, because you
kill
guys
command. Okay.
messed it up. Wow. All right, guys. Yes, it's what motivates the heart. It's what spirit are you operating out of? Is it love? All right. So look for which one does exactly what he does. Okay. All right. Wait for it to go through again, because it's not that one. Okay. That one. Mark it.
So
Take it
there's
out.
two that I was watching. It's either him or one or right next to Jordan.
There we go, guys.
Ooh, 2 more dragons. Maybe I can go kill those ones next. They will probably die 100
Let's
times.
try. Let's try to use the wording of like
Unalive, yeah.
and all
Oh,
that
my
happy
bad, my
fun
bad.
stuff. Thanks
got
to
it too earlier.
the TikTok TOS thing. Let's try.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, context and whatnot, I
Do
think
or
is
do not.
important, but I have no
Just don't
idea.
try.
I mean, we're not here to friggin' be mean people, but you know, if I offend you, well, that's life. I'm not going to do it intentionally, but no, like, so yeah, you can help people, quote unquote. You can do things that are nice and do it for the wrong reasons. If you're doing what you're doing without love, that is what is considered sin. But it is sin, love defined as we see in the life of Jesus Christ. Okay, that's what we're called to. That's what we are. That's how we become. That's how we are obedient. Okay. Does that like make sense to you guys at all? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's understanding first off what the difference is between righteousness and sin or unrighteousness. Okay, and that's very easily defined and understood through the life of Jesus Christ. I think he makes it very, very clear, you know, what is good and what isn't. I mean, the greatest expression of love is to lay down your life for your friends. You know, even Christ came to serve, not to be served. Like that's what we're called to. If we wish to become the greatest in the kingdom of heaven, we must become the least. We must become a servant to all. Does that answer your question there, Mr. Boostin' Vibes? In you
Boosting
come.
them vibes.
Oh no! It's stabbing me viciously.
Yeah, that vicious stab is definitely vicious.
Right? It is.
Appropriately named.
Right?
Very.
That always gets me in Pokemon. There's a couple characters that have a move called Gentle Slap. That always gets me every time. I'm like,
Right?
Gentle slap.
Right? And like,
Every
does
time
it
I
like
see that, I
isn't it
laugh.
isn't that one of the abilities that like you can do it multiple times?
And I can't say for sure if that. I know only 2 cards that I've seen that have it. As a Cleffa, and I know a Drampa that has it.
Yeah.
Drampa's like a pseudo legendary dragon thing. I'm like, how's he gently slapping anything? And If it was gentle, it wouldn't be doing 30 damage. Like, it's not very gentle of you, sir.
Hey, thank you, Mr. Vibes.
Yeah.
Mr. Vibes.
How many do we have in channel right now, Alistair?
Well, it says we have 3, but that's what we're able to like see. And I've got, I think, 2 people on the YouTube, the tube of the Ube currently, which is fine. I mean, hey, every little bit helps.
Sure.
I mean, we're just here,
And
guys.
would
To
you-
what's up?
Can they hear us when we speak as well?
Yes, yeah, they can
Those
hear
in- those
everything.
in your-
Yeah,
okay.
everything you
So
guys
for-
say as well. That's why I
Okay.
was asking you guys to be wise about the words that you speak.
Just double check him.
Yep.
Because I was gonna ask then too, with Boosted Vibes, do you mind if I use your actual name, or do you want me to call you Boosted Vibes? 'Cause some people don't want their real names out on a live.
Well, here's the
Hey,
thing.
Lucky
Like,
Cursed Potion.
nobody's asking. Yeah, that's the whole thing. We're not called to be like. All right, so let's touch on that for a second. Like Matthew chapter 5. Okay, Christ tells us that we are not. We are to love our enemies. All right, to bless those who curse us. You know, if they slap us on our left cheek, to give them our right cheek. And there's a lot of individuals who have different interpretations of that. So when you look at context, all right, when you actually look at the cultural and historical context of that conversation, that has to do with like verbal insults. It has nothing to do with physicality. All right. So that's I think something that's really important. But what's the overall principle that Jesus Christ is teaching in that moment? And it's to not repay evil with evil. That is the principle that is being taught, is we are to love our enemies. That doesn't mean we don't defend ourselves. That doesn't mean that we don't defend our family. It doesn't mean that we sit there and we be a pushover and then we say that evil is okay. But it means that we don't react or respond in the same way that we are being treated. We do what we do in love. Now, how do we do that? Well, that comes through a relationship with Jesus Christ. Plain and simple. Okay? Like, the only way we are able to love at all is Christ in us. All right? Period. That's it. And I believe that the easiest way to apply any of those things is to first off have that relationship with Jesus and be receiving that empowering grace that we get from, well, yeah, through the Holy Spirit. I mean, that's it. Without that relationship, without that time that we spend with him, we're not going to love the way that he does. And it's a process. You know, Jesus Christ does save us, but now we have a responsibility to accept that gift of salvation and to walk in repentance. And repentance, the word that we see used for, translated to repentance, is a Greek word called metanoia. Oh, he got a heal off, guys. Let's try and keep Sir Finley Murgle. That's the guy that needs to be taken out first. He's the healer. So there's never a reason for any heals to get off except you're not doing
not
your
Jackson
job,
first.
Mr. Hunter.
My bad. I didn't realize Murgles was the healer. It's been a minute.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not letting me. I've interrupted that heal like several times now, and it's just
Uninterruptible, apparently.
no, it should be interruptible. I'm not sure what that was all about. There we go. It interrupted that time.
Yeah, I was gonna. Glad that worked. Was that yours, or was that from my bounce?
I think that was from me, but
Okay.
there we
They
go.
happened right
One
at the
down.
same time.
Now we just got to take out Reno.
Okay. Sorry, Kermit. Aldi's brand Kermit.
All these brand Kermit. Yeah, that was my sense, Preston, is boosting vibes is what we keep it at, man, for now.
That's fine. Yep. Just wanted to ask.
Yeah.
Oh
Make no
dear.
assumptions.
Hey, and could we, like, would you guys be willing to pray for me and for the live guys? I'm getting hit with a lot of frustration currently, a lot of other stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really uncomfortable at the moment, which it is what it is. Before we jump into.
Oh, this is the boss. Yeah.
Yeah, we're missing.
Don't wanna go too
What
far
the
into
fuck?
myself.
Yeah, we're missing.
What the?
There's still
There.
one more. Yeah, the boss isn't
Okay.
here, so like, there's one more
Yeah,
guy
I
we
see
have
it.
to
It's
talk
way
to.
too far of a drop, though.
Yeah, he's all the way. We just didn't talk to him.
It'll end our little trip real fast.
Oh.
There you go. These mushrooms helped.
Okay, yeah, we can jump down the mushrooms. That's cool.
I see a special shiny mushroom over there too. I kind of want to eat it.
Let's not do that.
In the history of video games, has eating a mushroom ever done anything negative for you?
We're gonna
Arc survival bald make you go blind.
Blind,
gosh.
dehydrated. Yeah.
a lot of bad things.
Yeah.
that can
Alright.
happen.
There's like
I
Thank
4
you,
different
Raylan.
kinds and just aberration that'll kill you.
I got the one that makes me grow taller, just
Oh
like
yeah,
in
this is
Mario.
the one I just need to. Yeah, you are pretty short.
Twizzle
Yeah,
roundabout.
that's not nice.
I wasn't trying to be nice. I'm just saying.
That
You
was
got
a
even shorter.
Hey, I will admit I am not a nice guy. I am honest. I am often transparent. But I am more than willing to not tell you what I'm thinking if I believe that you have really no desire to hear it, other than
I
to
wasn't
try to
fast
twist
enough.
it and use it against me. Which I've had a lot of people do that. It's like, oh, he said this. Yeah, but you only took like a couple of words. Like, for instance, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call something out, which I think is really funny. So at one point in time, all right, I made this statement, okay, that said that the Bible is not God's word. Now that isn't all that I said. All right, I want to make that super, super clear. I said the Bible becomes God's word as it is revealed to you by the Holy Spirit. That's what I said. But I had an individual who only took the first half of what I said and ran with it and told a bunch of people that I said that the Bible is not God's word. Bro, that is not what I said. What I'm saying is you need the Holy Spirit in order to interpret Scripture so you actually understand it. That's what I'm saying. And if you disagree with me on that, you're welcome to, but I'm pretty sure interpretation only comes from the Holy Spirit. If you're trying to interpret it with your natural mind, guess what? You're likely to get it wrong. All right, guys, Spin Shroom is coming in. What time? Boom, 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 ba-da-da-dum.
All right, Bick, bring the heat. This one's on
Fungal
you.
Storm. Actually, I can just
What?
keep him right there. He doesn't do that much damage. I don't have to run away from that.
I think we've done this one more than any of them.
We did the poison lady 3 times
I
at
can only
least.
think of that. I was gonna say only like 2 or 3 times we did that
Yeah,
one.
like
This one, I'm
most
pretty
of
sure, is
this,
like our
guys,
5th or
I
6th.
can just like face tank this stuff now, guys. It's it's
I have the power.
wow. Well, this is not He-Man,
Al, how's
sir.
that frustration going, dude?
It's gone. Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah,
Thank you,
I
Jesus.
was praying.
Thank you, guys.
Mhm.
The enemy throws a lot of really ridiculous things to try to get a rise out of me, but it's like, it is what it is. I'm just loving on people. That's all I'm doing.
Hey, I
Don't get
noticed
cornered
the
in
thing-
there, Alistair. That looks like a pretty precarious situation.
Yep. Oh, I noticed. I
Dude.
noticed. I'm popping heels, dude. Like, that was a lot of exploding mushrooms.
Do our pets pick up like supplies after you kill an enemy?
Not normally.
See if they do. No,
Wow.
mine don't.
Sorry.
Huh.
There was a bunch of exploding mushrooms underneath my feet that I needed to move away from. So
Eventually, Mark, you do get the
That's
ability
fine.
to basically like
Who-
you get
what?
the whole
That's
room.
not Mark. That's Kate.
Everybody in the room who's
Preston.
looted, you get to drop all of them. I do that so much, dude. I call him the wrong name all the time. Sorry, Caden.
You're all good.
Yeah, I explained that to him last night too. It's like, it's just for some reason there's like a similarity there that I found. Anyways, you get this thing where like the whole room, let's say there's like 15 guys that you downed, you'll be able to pick up all of them just by going to one. I don't know if you call it a loot magnet. I'm not sure what you'd call that.
No, it's just auto loot function.
Auto loot something. I don't know what you call it. Yeah.
That's what it. That's oh.
Is that its
goodness.
actual name or you
Holy
just
guac! Yeah, that's auto loot. It's just an option in your
actual
menu.
name. Okay?
can just
But you
flick
don't
it
start
on.
with it. Did you have to unlock it at a certain level or anything?
No, you don't unlock it. You just turn it on.
It's an optional thing. Cool.
You just turn it on. Yep. Okay, Fungal Storm I'm not too worried about. That ain't a big deal. Oh, why is it hurting so much more than what it did? What the deuce? Like, my freaking
Get him
His
now.
health's
He's
getting lower.
discombobulated.
fungal explosion. Gonna walk over here. Some of the particle density at times is kind of a pain, but that's okay.
What the?
Yeah, that's fungal charge.
That's weird. He ran right into me, but it dealt no damage.
Yeah, it didn't either.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Feels like this is going faster with just 3 people. Do they scale if you have more people in your group?
It does.
Well,
It does.
I'm also
Okay.
trying to do damage at the same time as well.
Which is good. I mean, that's what you're supposed to be doing as a
Okay.
healer is both.
Just yeah, we've done this before with 4 people, and it just feels like it took forever.
Yep. Well, there's reasons for that, and reasons we're
Okay,
not going
I
to
didn't know if there was
discuss.
something else. Like, okay,
It's why I brought up the DPS thing the way that I did.
Wait, if it scales up, isn't me joining you guys make it significantly harder just because I'm
Oh
such a low
goodness,
level?
you're not gonna be joining us until you're
well,
high
you wouldn't
level.
be able to join us.
You can't. You have
Yeah.
to level up first.
Plus, you word when you need to beat the story as well.
Yeah, you have to
Doesn't
beat
even
the
let you
story to
play
even
this.
unlock these things. Yeah, you
Huh.
can't. Yep. Woohoo!
Yeah,
We've
why
got
is that
shinies. Jesus, thank you. Oh, what was all that?
Jordan, use that shiny key.
Thank you.
Oh, I shall.
That's something cool.
Let's see what I got here. Reinforced wax plating. Apply it.
Nice. I got the arcade cipher key again.
Hey, I gotta upgrade to my chest. 603 chest.
That's a lot of damage reduction.
Good.
I may actually
Idol of
use
Final
that.
Will, Curio. Okay.
That's just a chunk of agility. Holy guac, bro. Like, just passive agility on that is really, really good. See, that just gives haste and passive agility. That gives damage reduction. But it doesn't give a shield. It just grants you damage reduction. Reinforced wax to your armor. I'm going to stick with what I got on that, actually. I'm just going to stick with what I have. I don't think it works the way I would like that to. Like, absorb shields are really, really, really great. Is playing video games with Christ more fun than without Christ? I would say so.
Yeah.
Like, why? Because it's not all about me. Like, I get to experience joy. I get to, experience, I can be grateful for the things that are happening instead of it being all about me, which some people like that. I mean, they really, really enjoy their ability to boost their ego by playing a video game. I don't like that. I am more interested in like learning and growing and becoming a better human being than I am about like getting the best stuff all the time. Where before, yeah, I defined a lot of my like accomplishments and my identity on the games that I played. So now I have a freedom to enjoy the game, and even if I don't quote unquote win, like I get to it's fun. Uh-oh. Hello. Let's see here. All right, guys, I actually need to use the restroom. One of them things.
Okay, I'm gonna
get
go back to the Dornagol city and
Yeah,
turn
that's where I'm
in a
headed.
quest.
Yep, I'm gonna turn that in real quick. Then I'm gonna go use the restroom, and then I will be right back. And
Also,
we
while
can-
gaming with Jesus, you can also you get a lot more rewards for it. I've noticed playing with
Yeah,
Jesus.
I've noticed that as well.
That's
like
true.
there's a
Yeah, he
there's
does bless us
yeah,
in game as
he
well
do-
as
yeah, he does.
outside of game.
I think I also need to update some add-ons too. 'Cause there was a patch, wasn't there, guys?
I believe so.
Yeah. Give me a second. There we go. All right, guys. I will be right back.
Okay.
Hey, and like what we were discussing earlier, like the difference between righteousness and unrighteousness. What is the biggest lesson you guys have learned playing video games? I'm gonna let you answer that, Mr. Preston and Jordan, while I'm gone. And Caden, you're more than welcome to chime in as well. Just remember, guys, like be respectful, respect each other. Yeah, I'll be right back.
Who wants to go first?
I myself was waiting to the delve in to use the restroom, so I will go use the restroom and I'll be right back. The question is, hey Beth, what are you doing?
So I guess, Mr. Caden, do you want to go first? Or shall I?
Wasn't the question what do we find or what do we enjoy the most when gaming with Jesus?
No, what is the biggest lesson we've learned while gaming?
Oh my gosh, that's a hard one. Ooh. Biggest lesson I learned while gaming. My goodness. I'd probably say do it with Jesus. Otherwise, if you don't, you'd really mess yourself up. Plus, he just leads you so much shortcuts. Like if you don't know where you're going, you make sure you descend through it. It's gonna be way easier. Like you guys were talking about, you'll get way better equipment. You'll be able to know where enemies are coming from before like a map even shows it. I think it just gives you a big edge, and it's a little bit more enjoyable.
Mm-hmm. I think one of my best lessons that I've learned is how to finding how to word this. How to operate under stress, you could say. So, how to keep a clear mind while stressful moments are happening. Now, I'm still not all that great at it, but there's still that has allowed me to. Well, so basically a boost to critical thinking. That's how I would say it. How about you, Mr. Prescion?
There's a couple that stand out for myself. And going back to some of the earliest lessons I'd learned when me and Alistair first started gaming, and he first started teaching me how to hear Jesus Christ and actually game with him. One of the really early ones would have been, I do not need to get first place in order to win. That whole concept sounds really kind of silly and kind of goofy. But my whole thing was every time I would get second, third, fourth, or fifth, there's like this whole pride, this whole ego thing. And if I got first, then I was a winner. Then I was better than you. There was a god awful amount of comparison that was kind of felt like it was every time I played anything competitively. Now I can actually play a competitive game, and I know if I get first, second, third, fourth, fifth, whatever, I can be dead last. If I did what I did out of love, and I wasn't trying to curse my brothers and sisters, people that are gaming with me, people that in the live that I don't even know, if I'm sitting there cursing them up and down, I didn't actually win. Does that make sense? If I'm just feeding ego, or if I'm especially hurting people, I'm not really winning anything at all.
Yeah.
Another big one was something I recognized when we all played Fortnite regularly, is every time we would invite somebody in to play with us, you really got to see a person's character by how they performed on the team. Like for instance, we would get one guy that just would go loot when the rest of us are all fighting, trying not to get defeated. And we're like, hold on, dude, why do you keep running off? He goes, well, there's cool guns, and I'm like, okay, we're in the middle of a storm, right? This is 4v3. Where are you? Looting. You also see the character who just, for instance, my wife, if you recall, Mr. Bickham's, she was always the one that would be running heals. She was focused on team. She was focused on keeping everyone else up and alive. Just shows these different character traits of people, and that's something I never even noticed in the past, which, yeah, I started playing with Jesus, started actually looking at people and seeing how they play and why they play that the way that they play, and it just showed, huh. And then you see how they are in real life outside of the game. The game is real life, but I think you understand what I meant by that. It actually reflects their in-game character, and their performance really reflects on their character outside of the video game as well. Those are just, yeah, a couple of the big ones that really stood out to me.
Okay.
So far as you've been playing World of Warcraft, Mr. Caden, what has been the biggest lesson Jesus has shown you in this?
The biggest lesson.
Yeah.
That's a great question. Hmm. I'd honestly say patience, just because
Okay.
the difference between a computer game versus every other video game I played in my life is vastly different.
Mhm.
So yeah, just patience, slowly trying to learn their controls. Just take it easy, I guess.
When we were first learning, I guess our second or third day playing together, Alistair took us to a PvP match, and
Mm.
me, I'll speak for myself, got nothing done
Yeah,
at all.
no.
I think I got one limb, and the rest of the time it's just me getting offed over and over again. I was like, well, kind of had a feeling that's how this was gonna go. It was pretty rough. We didn't know our characters at all. Jordan was playing a completely different character at the time. With this weird glitch, my
Satisfaction.
mount kind of like spawned over me, but it wouldn't actually let me fly. It looked like my character was just like inside of the mount. That was weird.
So, you guys still answering the question that Mr. Aileen posed?
Aileen?
No.
No? Okay. So, would
Whose
you?
question was it?
So it was. What is the biggest lesson you guys have learned playing video games?
Raylene.
Yeah,
As I was asking,
Raylene.
I thought you said Raylene, but I
Yeah,
thought
your
I heard you say
wife.
Mr. Aline. And I was like, that's really close to Raylene.
no, that's
okay.
not what I said.
That's just what I heard.
I
You got
know.
really quiet.
What?
You're a lot harder to hear right now than what you
I,
were.
no,
Are you further
no.
from
I
your mic or anything?
refuse. I refuse to believe that. Better?
Ah, believe, you shall receive. Yes, it does sound slightly better.
Slightly better? Really? Slightly? Okay.
Yeah, like if you were like seasoning something and you added one more grain of that seasoning, that's kind of what it was like.
All right. How's this?
There you go.
It sounds
Alright.
good.
Yeah, I just turned up the physical gain on my equipment. So,
Cool. How was
all
your
right,
visit?
guys. It was great. It was wonderful.
Good.
All right, guys. So Mythic's next. I'm gonna go ahead and answer Miss Raylene's question. I would say the number one thing I've learned is patience.
You
So
stole mine.
not really, yeah. So no, that's been the biggest thing. Like it's it's been. So I've been gaming for a very long time, and I've been playing at a very high level of video games for a really, really, really long time. And I'm gonna finish this question, then I'll answer your question, boosting. So when I was asked to go into live streaming, okay, one of the first places I was asked to go was League of Legends. Okay, I played that at a competitive level for several years, and the community was extremely toxic. I mean, extremely. And I had to learn to deal with that in a way that was entirely different than what I'd ever done before in my life. Before, if somebody was being toxic, I did one of two things. Either I would fight fire with fire, or I would fight fire with fire. That's really what I had. And I had to learn to be water. I had to learn to be kind, yet be firm in what was good and what was evil, and speaking to these young people in a way that was kind and assertive, yet I had to make sure that what I was speaking was true. And I had to be extremely patient. Extremely. And then I was asked to start gaming with my ministry team. And oh my goodness, that was another experience. As hopefully they don't mind me saying this, and sometimes they sucked. I'm sitting here like, why are you dying? Why are you dead right now? Like, what's going on? Like, why are you running into that over? Why? Okay. 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 Enough of the why. All right. How can I help them? Okay. All right. Breathe. It's all right. That was the internal dialogue at first. At first. Now it's more like, okay, so this is an area they have more to learn. I would say Bick needs to understand that when you get close to the edge of a cliff, you risk falling off of it.
I knew it was coming. Love you, Jordan.
I'm just testing collision mechanics and fall.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. He's just quality testing in another realm. That's an
He just has to
anime,
do it so
like-
many times.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
like everywhere he
Let's see if
goes.
they
Gotta do it
fix
a
different
lot.
stuff or
Oh,
if there are new
no, I think
bugs
it's
and
exactly
stuff.
how it's supposed to
If
be.
I
If
were-
you step off a cliff,
I
you're
were
supposed to
the
fall.
It might hurt more or less. Let's find out.
So yeah, like that's been a big one, and just recognizing like I want to be a Michael Jordan, not a LeBron James. If you know what I mean by that, Michael Jordan was an amazing ball player. Okay, in my opinion, okay, greatest of all time. But one of the things that really made him unique, okay, was his ability to not only improve himself, but to improve his entire team. The better that he was, the better that the people around him became, because he shared the knowledge and the wisdom, and he helped to elevate the people around him. LeBron James historically has not done that. It's been give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball. Okay. One comes from a place of arrogance and pride, LeBron James. The other comes from a genuine love and care for himself and his team. So I saw the difference. Like if I were to react out of frustration, which is the old habit that I had, that was the stronghold. Beat them down till they do what I tell them. That was how I was raised. Now I'm going to do my best to understand them and share the knowledge and wisdom that I've been given in order to help them. So yeah, like what have I learned while playing video games? I've learned to be more Christ-like. And is it easy to forget your blessings in video games? No, I don't even know why that would be a thing. Like he blesses us in games. He blesses us wherever we are. So blessing is found in the presence of God. The way you enter into the presence of God is through praise and thanksgiving. Like you literally praise God for the blessings that you've received in order to enter the presence of God, and that then enables you to receive blessings. Like it's an attitude, it's a mentality, it's an act of faith. It's in the midst of a storm, sitting there and going, you know what? Hey, this sucks, but God is still good. Okay? And that happens. That happens in video games. That happens in real life. That happens, you know what? Hey, video games, there's real people in these games. There's real people who are dealing with real issues, who are struggling with their mental health, with their physical health. And just a simple act of kindness where you see somebody struggling to fight a monster and you go in and you help them beat it. You know what? That's spreading the light. That's spreading the love of Christ, if even in that tiny, tiny, tiny small way. Like, guys, that's important. And that's what we're doing. You don't have to like it. I love the job that God has given me, because what he's called me to is to be me, to be the man that God created me to be, to love the way he does. And he enables me to do it. It's by his power I'm kept from stumbling and falling away. It's not something I do on my own. He's enabled it. Then I get to do it with him. That's the cool part, man. Like, I'm not here to condemn people. I'm not here to tear you down because of the sin in your life. That's not my job. Man, Satan does that really well. Most people do it really well on their own. Like, they don't need my help to do that. So, yeah. Does that help? I hope so. Yeah, I hope so. I'm looking at my different screens. I've got the laptop over here to my right, which would be mirrored, but look to the left for you guys, I think. And I got the other laptop and the large screen here. Thank you, Jesus. Like, seriously, it's been an amazing blessing. guys, there's been no end of blessings that have enabled me to get to this point. You guys, like, try to remember this. Like, when I came to Christ, I had less than nothing. I was in debt. I was homeless. I was mentally ill. I was suffering from severe, like, brain injury. I struggled to talk. I had to rehab in some really, really, really crazy ways. So, yeah, I don't forget my blessings. If anything, it reminds me of the blessings that I have because I know where I came from. Like, the man that I used to be when I played video games was very depressed, very angry, and very, very, very afraid. And now I'm none of those things. I'm the opposite. Now I get to genuinely love people, like actually love myself. Because now I have a history of keeping promises to myself. Like, the confidence that I have comes from the man that God has created me to be, not from anything I did on my own. Everything, every time I love, every choice that I make that is good is done together with Jesus Christ. That's it. Now, am I good? Yes, because God made me that way. Jesus paid the price. Like, the sin nature has been crucified together with him. You know, when Paul says that it is not I who live, but Christ who lives in me, that's what he meant. It meant that the sin nature, the self-life, that ego was dead. So anybody tells you that you have to sin while you are on this earth is wrong.
Oh, that is so funny. I just read where I was directed today or this morning to read in the Bible was 1 John 3 and verse 6 says anyone who continues to live in him will not sin, but anyone who keeps on sinning does not know him or understand who he is.
I love it. Like, seriously. Like, thank you, dude. Like, Jordan, that's spot on. Like, dude, the coolest thing just happened, guys. Jesus popped in my head that I needed to land and go stealth. I had another guy who was hunting me.
Why was he hunting you?
I'm in war mode, so I'm flagged for player versus player combat. So anywhere I am, if they want to try, they can try and murk me. Yeah, so I stealthed in cat form. Jesus asked me to land and to stealth, and literally the guy flew right over my head and couldn't find me anymore. It's really cool. Like I'm geared as a guardian druid right now, so a tank. So I'm really, really difficult to take out, but I don't do nearly as much damage as, say, like a feral druid. Feral druid is like the number one player versus player spec, especially for solo. And I don't like playing it. It's not as fun for me. I know how. I played it when I was in a Mythic raiding guild back during like Legion, which was the World of Warcraft expansion several years ago when I was very active in the game. But I haven't really played it much since. Not that I can't, I just haven't. And it wouldn't be difficult. All I need to do is switch around some talents, and I mean, the gear that I have is actually great for it already. Yeah, it is what it is. So, yeah. Remember, guys, like, the key to living this life is to do it together with Jesus Christ. You can't even get your foot in the door without humility, guys. I think that's what a lot of people don't understand, is the fear of the Lord. Like, read Proverbs, guys. It will explain it to you. And ask Jesus to reveal it to you. Ask Jesus to transform your heart. Because, guys, guess what? That's what it means to repent. Like, it literally means to allow God to transform and renew your mind, your thoughts, your beliefs, to transform your heart. That's what that means. It's not just read your Bible, go to church. That's not how we do this. We do this by having that one-on-one personal relationship with Jesus Christ. It's listening to him speak to you. Mind you, I said listening, not just you talking to him. That's important, right? but listen to him. Find out what his will is. Learn the lessons that he teaches you and put them into practice. Build your house on the rock. Again, put into practice what he teaches. Even if it seems counterintuitive or strange, just do it. And you will see your life be transformed. Things will get better. Things will. I can promise. I can guarantee that. Because that's the promise that God gives. I'm not going to promise anything that he hasn't already promised. I think that'd be kind of foolish for me to do that, honestly. As I can't guarantee anything except what God has already guaranteed. There's a question earlier. What was it? Oh, okay, yeah, that was something that came from Zach. I don't know if Zach is still here or not. Not sure. If Mr. Zach, if you are around, like I know there was a question that you asked in WhatsApp. If you do want to ask it on live, you're more than willing to, bro. If not, that's cool. All right, guys. So it is, what time is it? 9:49. You guys want to do another delve, or do you guys want to do a Mythic Plus?
Well, I still do have one copper key.
I do realize that. Did you get an upgrade?
Oh yeah, I got
Oh,
a chest. I
nice.
got a 603 chest.
That's
About a
Nice,
20,
dude.
about a 25-point increase.
Wow. Okay.
Uh,
Okay. I mean, we can do another delve,
was
dude.
that-
I don't.
something
That
like
doesn't
that.
bother me any. All right, I'm getting some kind of feedback from somebody.
Yeah, Beth just showed up.
I was just
She's
gonna
not-
say Beth. I believe Beth
me.
walked in the room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me volume down a little bit, please, honey. Thank you, thank you. Otherwise, it's doubling.
It's just sensitivity on stuff.
Explaining to Thena what I'm wearing on my head. So this is
Gotcha,
called
gotcha.
a gaming headset. She's just kind of staring at me.
Yeah, that might.
That's what this is.
Yeah, my son definitely enjoys it.
Bless you.
Ooh.
That's cute.
Yeah, but a 19-point upgrade to be, want to get technical.
Okay, that's not bad at all. Did we lose somebody?
No.
No, I don't
I
think so.
heard the.
Oh yeah, Caden hopped off.
Oh, did he?
I was gonna say I heard the noise. Did he say he was leaving, or did he just like pop off?
He
Phone.
might have been
Yeah, his
timed out if he wasn't talking.
or he just like his phone could have went.
Died.
I noticed usually wherever he goes, his signal's pretty rough,
Hmm.
especially at that gym.
That's true,
That metal roof.
right?
Metal roofs are like, yeah, terrible for cell phone reception.
All right, guys. Let's see what we got here. Mycomancer Cavern, the Waterworks, in Ashkahet, we've got the Underkeep. I would say that the one that is probably the least annoying, Mycomancer Cavern, honestly, which is more mushrooms.
No,
Hey,
mushroom boys.
or
Uh,
or we can go ahead and do a Mythic Plus.
Well, we do. I believe we have. We're at what, an hour? Yeah.
We got time. That's not a problem. We definitely
yeah,
have the time.
should be the exact same. That's what he was saying, at least.
Yeah.
What?
In the past, Alistair was saying that it should take about the same amount of time as doing a delve
Yeah.
and doing the.
Yeah. The only thing is we have to have
Mythic.
two people we don't know. Which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. It gives us an opportunity to be a light and talk to people.
Yeah. We're just gonna start off with like what level? Level 1 mythic.
Mythic 0 is what it's
Plus?
called. Yeah. Then it goes
Mythic
from
0?
0 to +2. I'm
Mythic 0.
pretty sure.
What's a mythic 0 rated at
580 gear.
in comparison? I'm just asking.
I think it's like a tier 6.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not difficult.
Yeah, we've done that.
Yeah, it's just like a dungeon. Yeah,
It is a
progressed
dungeon.
before,
It
yeah.
is a dungeon. So we just have to find the
Well,
dungeon.
there's a type of dungeon.
Yeah. So what dungeon
Yeah.
do we want to go to is the question. So we like
But
so
there's the
well so there is one place that drops a trinket that I would, and that's an Ashkahet.
Is this an Al trinket or a Preston trinket or
This-
all of us trinket?
I think this is an anybody trinket. All right, Miss
Oh,
Andrea. City of Threads.
what does it do?
Or Arakara, City of Echoes. I think it's the City of Echoes is where we're... Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I got myself food.
Yes, yes. So the City
Good
of
deal.
Echoes. So here's the thing. Now, the first two bosses in here really aren't bad. The last boss, though, all right, you guys make it yourself off a rock. This is going to be fun. All right, we're going to take you in there. And we're going to... So the last boss, all right, just for a heads up, okay, you have to hit slimes, okay? And then you have to step in the slime when she goes to use one of her abilities. If you don't step in the slime, it blasts you back and does an enormous amount of damage. So this is going to be it's a lot of
slime, like a
you'll
glue
you'll
or an
you'll
anchor to protect
yes,
you?
yes. And then you have to use
Okay.
some kind of movement ability, some kind of disengage ability to get yourself out of it. All right? Because if you just stay there the entire time, there's things that you have to dodge. If you don't dodge,
think-
they
Okay.
hit you.
I don't know if I have a disengage.
You can turn into wolf form, right?
That would be considered a form of disengage. Okay.
Correct. I believe so. It works like that for me. Like I can shift from
If
bear
not,
form.
I'm gonna be screwed. So hey, we'll find
We'll,
out.
yeah, we'll find out, right? Maybe grounding totem. I don't know. Like, we'll find out.
So where is this?
It's in Ashkahet, so that is where I'm going to like Hearth to Dornagal and then fly.
I am in
there.
Ashkahet.
So, what do you guys think for our first live stream / teaching? What do you guys think? Are you guys enjoying it?
It's not much different, really.
No, it's not. What that?
It's something we've already done in the past. We just haven't done it in a while. That's
Yeah.
the biggest difference. Different
Like-
game, but yeah.
Yeah, I honestly prefer this. Like, I really do. Like, this I think is way more fun. It's way more engaging. We get to teach people about Jesus and just be ourselves. I think that's
I agree.
the
Th-
plan.
This definitely has been more fun. Now
Really?
I can't speak for my wife and Andrea, or Caden.
Yeah.
I'll
but
be honest. I think, like, I know for like maybe them, maybe it's a break. You know, I don't. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna speak
how do
for
you feel
them.
about all that? Yeah. Overall, with I know. Overall, with tonight, how this is going, would you say this is? Would you call this a break from what we've typically been doing, or would you say like, hey, something we could be doing better? Anything like that? Any healthy feedback? Or are you simply bored off your rocker right now and you're just can't wait till 10 or whatever?
No, I'm not. So watching you play.
That's true. You watch me game a lot.
Thinking.
Got some riding
Bad,
samples
you know,
out.
you could be joining us in gaming.
She can't. We only have the one.
Yeah, they only have the
She could
one.
join our Discord, I guess.
Yeah, she
No,
could.
yeah,
Yeah,
aren't
she
you
could.
trying to sell a laptop right now?
That's
Just keep
not a
that
gaming laptop. Not even close.
I don't think. Does it take that much
Well, you
processing?
can. I mean, not. It's not the processing.
It's
that's
got
the
like
issue,
8
it's the
gigabytes of
GPU.
RAM,
Or
dude.
it's-
It's
Or
not
the
a
RAM, whatever.
Well, it's
yeah,
the
it's
GPU
not a beast of a laptop.
that is often. I mean, she could try it.
Well, we also don't have another mouse. We would need a mouse. I'd love to attempt it. If that were the case, I'd love
Well,
that.
here's the thing. Like, guys,
you'd have to
just
start over with your
pray
character,
about it.
but-
Just that's the thing, guys.
Oh,
Pray
yeah,
about it.
They're talking about world. Sorry, you're welcome to join the Discord and be a part of the conversation too, if that helps. But hey, baby girl, you talking? Dina's been much more vocal. Been cute. Earlier, I looked down at her, stuck my tongue
Mr.
out, she stuck her tongue right
Digital.
out at me.
Why, hello, sir.
It's pretty cool, Mr. Digital.
Yes. Yeah. I waved at him. Hello. Well,
Some more writing samples, Alistair. I think I have like 4.
I thank you, sir.
Yeah.
So it's not an Ashkahet.
Yes, it is.
I
Thought it-
just saw you disappear from the map.
There's got to be a map glitch. Like,
I don't trust the map right now. Yeah, it's showing Alistair moving in a lot of weird
Okay,
places
so
tonight.
how do the whatchamacallits look like?
oh, I'm in the burrows. What the?
The burrows.
What?
No, like what does the dungeon like signs look on map?
Swirlies.
Swirlies. Okay, so I got
That's really
Arakara, City of Threads.
Yep, Arakara. That's where we're doing. It's in the center of the area there. This Arakara, City of
Yeah.
Echoes.
I say Alistair for me on map is not even close to that.
That's really weird.
I don't even see you on. Yeah, you're not even in the.
General
Hello,
City.
Mr. Harmon.
No.
How are you today, sir?
Do you have
Arahara.
something to say for the live? Yeah? What do you have to say for the live?
This is where you have to go like way down below.
Yes, sir. It's in the burrows.
Okay. Is it by the waterfall or is it a different one?
And I've got the difficulty set to mythic, but I do need to like queue us up for get another couple
What are you
people
showing
in
me
here. But I want you guys to be here first, so we're not like because we can summon people here.
Well, it
once
shows
you
I'm
guys are
here. It doesn't show you here though.
Hey, that's right. Goodness gracious.
Same.
Because
I have the same
I need to.
problem.
Yeah, give me a second.
He's
I
in
need
war
to,
mode.
Yeah,
That's why we
give me-
can't see you. Okay.
All right, give me a second, guys. Let me switch that off. Like that just seems to be driving. You know what? I'm gonna remember that. Like when I'm like in party with you guys, I need to have that off. It just seems to be causing a problem for you guys. So let me get to.
You
a
think that's what's
rest.
thrown off the map as well? Where it appears that he's like.
Doubtful. I think that more has to do with some kind of map glitch, which is typical.
Yeah, I
it's
don't
been a
even see you
typical.
in Azkahet at all.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, again, you're in Hollowfall. Again, is where it shows me. You're in a
Well
different
then.
spot in Hollowfall this time from where you were.
Well,
earlier, but
okay
yeah.
then. Hey, and thank you guys for liking the live. Thank you guys for just like whatever. Like, yeah, just thank
Going
you.
back to Mama.
Like, I do appreciate any feedback you guys have for the live stream. As long as it's constructive, and even if it's not, I'm not gonna be mean to you. I'm just
change you.
likely to disagree with you, which you know.
Boot. Her chest is all wet. Looks like she just slobbered. Okay.
All right, that's turned off.
Okay, okay.
There won't be people randomly trying to murk me. All right, see you guys there. I'm on my way. Let me get us listed in the group finder.
We are here waiting on Mr. Boiler.
Sounds wonderful. Dungeons, start a group. Arakara, City of Echoes, Mythic. Minimum Mythic rating, minimum item level. Now we're gonna go with Jesus minimum 590. Okay. This group. All right.
So, Mr. Alistair,
Yes, sir.
if you do, we each have to destroy our individual groups of slime, or can I stand in the same?
No, you have to have your own. You're gonna. There'll be plenty. I mean, that shouldn't be an issue. First boss.
I was just saying, with me being able to destroy him fast enough.
But that shouldn't be an issue. You just have to hit him once. You don't have to actually. So the other thing is to get out of the slime, you have to murk your slime. That's another way of getting out of it. Okay, you have to punch it in the face so it like lets you go. I think that's another way of getting out of it.
Wait, is this the one where like there's a bunch of spider web like walkways?
Yep.
Okay, I know which one this is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the biggest thing in the first boss is make sure that you take out the ads, or the ads will take you out. Second boss, don't stand in his path. He will eat you. When he does his little sandstorm thing, stand in the circle. If you don't, he will eat you. That's pretty much.
And the third boss?
Third boss, dive, duck, dodge, punch slime, stand in slime, punch slime again, duck, dodge, dive.
So how about when we need to punch slimes, you yell punch slime?
Now, how about you figure it out so I don't have to yell punch slime because I have to punch my own slime and not. How's that sound? Maybe I'll say it. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll be. We'll see. Okay, so wait, no, there's no mythic keystone. Aishaka. All right, I need to edit. All right, delist. It's the wrong thing. Start a group. Mythic. Playstyle. Learning standard. It's standard mythic. Arakara mythic 0. More details about your group. Should I put guild? No, we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna list and see what happens. Hey, there we go. All right. So we're gonna do this, and as we wait, so this is kind of the biggest thing. This is kind of why I'm looking forward to just having people. Is I don't know how long it's gonna take for people to, I mean, we've got a tank, we've got a healer, we got a DPS. What is your item level now, Vic?
597.
Okay. All right. I wanted to make sure.
I think my lowest item is, I believe, my boots.
Hey,
No.
that's a healer or DPS. Preservation. Oh, evoker. All right. So let me whisper. I'm gonna ask if he can DPS. See 606. Yeah, he's gonna go devastation, which is devastation evokers increase like your guys' damage, and they do really great damage as well. So that should be fun. I'm letting him know we are live streaming, so
You're just having fun dancing, huh?
yeah. Hey, why not? Why not? I'm a friendly teddy bear. Unless you try to hurt the people I love, and then I will not be. All right, we got a 590 enhancement shaman. Yes, no. All righty. Let's see if we need any. Okay. See if we can get people summoned here. Let's see, where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Oh, he is a horde player. Oh, he's already here. Okay, who's not here? Anybody not here? All right, let's see. Weaver's Lair. Let's go ahead and get this person summoned.
Do we need to click the stone or something, or?
You click the portal. We already summoned him. All righty then. Let's get ready to rumble. I'm sure we can do this, guys. Wa-ta-ta. All right, I'm gonna drop a feast at the entrance. All right, eat up, guys. Num num num. You know.
I
Yeah.
think that guy is not coming.
What do you mean he's not coming? Just get your butt in here.
Sham.
He's already inside. Where are you?
No, I mean he's not eating.
Oh, that's fine.
I am bill fed.
Mm.
I don't know what that. Oh, Earth and don't eat. Okay.
Yeah, don't they eat gems?
All right,
Rocks or something like
you
that?
better heal me, bro. Like, because I'm gonna take this semi, but like, I'm not gonna go super slow. I go too slow, like it just, yeah.
We don't get done. Can you guys hear me okay?
I can
Yeah.
hear you fine.
Okay. Just-
Okay, let's go this way. Please don't pull random things. What are you
Wait,
doing?
they got all the stuff's pulled already.
Why so? Okay, well, all right. I'm gonna pop some cooldowns here. So, yeah, please don't pull random things. I think somebody has a quest in here. Oh, hello.
Is this the one for the weekly? I don't recall it. It was.
I don't
Or-
know. Don't know. Don't particularly care. Just toxic rupture. I'll try to kite it around so that I don't want to get hit by that personally. That kind of is ouchy. Do not fall through holes in floor, please. Holes in
Thank
floor.
you for reminding me that it's a thing.
Yes. The holes
this
in
one.
floor, you will fall and you will not be alive any longer. It is quite uncomfortable. Yes. Okay, let me just get the rest of these mobs over here. Let's see if I can get them to. I need to stop that, please. Stop the hitting. The hitting is ow.
Ooh, what the?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we need to, like we weren't supposed to like flip and get all of this at the same time, but it kind of happened. Like, and this is not how this. Okay, we can do this. We can do this, please.
What?
What is happening? Why are? Okay.
I was all the way back here.
Yeah.
I was moving. Should I just reincarnate or release spirit?
But, like, figure it out.
Well,
You have the ability to pray. I am doing my best right now to stay alive. So, figure it out. I am feared currently and can't really do much. I'm still fighting even you guys stood in stuff and got freaking blasted in the face. Like when you see things on the floor, you need to move. Night, Miss Raylene. Web spray. Okay, now this is an AoE. Everybody gets hit. So when that pops up, like be willing to heal. Remember, proactive healing, not reactive healing. Okay, there we go. Now if everybody dies, that's on you. Okay. That was a healer issue there. And it's okay. Live and learn. Let's figure it out then. Let's keep it going. Dude, what is going on? You're using too many healing waves, bro.
I'm not.
Smaller, faster heals.
Huh?
More, smaller, faster heals.
Healing wave is my fastest small heal.
Okay. Chain heal is often, I thought, was faster than that.
Well, it is, but it costs more mana.
That's fine. I don't care if it costs more mana. Like, chain
Okay.
heal should be your number one heal. Healing wave should only be cast. That's because it's single target. We're all getting hit. If you're trying to heal everybody with your healing wave, you've already failed. We're dead. Chain heal is what you need to be using the most. Okay? Because we've got 2 people up here in melee range. So you're going to be getting a great benefit from your chain heal. Healing wave is helpful. I'm not going to say that it isn't. But you need to make sure that you keep Earth Shield on me continually, as well as... Whoop, hello. Let's do this. I'm going to help you. Let's get away. Toxic Rupture. Near. Now, if we can kill him fast enough, we don't get hit with Toxic Rupture. All right, we need to go over here and get
So what was the special mechanic with this one?
All right, so he does a couple different abilities. Get yourself healed up. All right. All right, so he's going to do a web bolt. All right. He's also going to put something on the floor. He's going to do an AoE. This is the call where he's going to call a bunch of extra enemies in and stuff like that. It's not a big deal. Web spray. This is AoE. Be ready to heal. Because everybody's going to get hit. As soon as you see that, you should be casting a heal in order to offset the damage. So the second it hits, like, yeah, here it is again. And try not to stand in web. Web slow you down, make it more difficult for you to dodge things, etc. All right, so I'm going to clear some of this. Kind of need to for the boss, so we don't, like, end up pulling extra crap. Yeah, chain heal is what you want to be using most of the time. It does a lot of healing.
Valeria, why are you taking so much damage?
Well, that's a good question.
Not sure.
Where are you standing? Where's like look and see where they're standing. Are you moving? Is Ilaria moving out of things, or are they just getting like freaking smashed in the face? Now Shamwam just took a blast to the face. It happens.
So I might need to eat a meal then before we engage the big boss then.
Why?
I guess I'm quarter. It's not quarter.
Dude, you have plenty of you have plenty.
It
of mana.
shows you're full on my screen.
Yeah, I see full
No,
mana on
I'm
your
down.
screen,
I'm
bro.
down quarter.
Oh.
Okay. There we go. Nice job, guys. And okay, we're getting a bit of a groove here, which is good.
Is this the one where we have to worry about the whatchamacallit?
Nope,
Or
that's
no?
third boss. This is ads. Like, don't stand in poison. Yeah, like the biggest thing in this next one is make sure you take out ads. DPS need to take out ads, and you need to dodge the web bolt. Like what you're seeing on the floor right now, that kind of like off-white, okay, color. Like
Yeah.
you need to get out of that, and don't stand in the words. Do not stand on the webs. If you do, it will slow you, and you're more likely to get hit. Okay? And that's not a good thing. All right?
That's a
Now,
big boy.
do not use Bloodlust if at all possible. I'm pulling now.
So you don't want me doing?
Nope. Just go. Just do your best. This is one of those things where Lording Shrill, okay, ads. All right, take out ads as quickly as possible. All right, so Bloodlust was popped, so it is what it is. All right, popping my cooldowns. We're going to have an AoE, all right, here momentarily. I'm going to be taking a lot of damage. Okay, Gossamer Onslaught, popping another cooldown. All right.
I got one shot by nothing.
No, you did. You were standing in it. Okay.
I didn't see it. Okay.
Yep, that's where when that starts, you have to move. Okay. It is what it is. So live and learn.
Okay, I'm good. I need to eat something since I died.
Why? Why?
Well, I was down. I was out of mana. No, I'm not, but I was almost.
No, you weren't out of mana, and when you revive, you should be at full health and mana.
No, didn't.
And you guys
That's so.
pulled.
See, on my screen, it shows you are full, Jordan.
Yeah, guys, why are you guys pulling random stuff? Like, what's going on here? That is what it is. All right, let's get this. All right. Well, you know what? It was one of those things where I expected there was going to be a little bit of like little bumps in the road, and it
Hiccups.
happens. It is what it is, man. Like, oh my, okay. Like, I am stuck for some reason. There we go. Now I can get out. All right. Okay. What? But that's not the button that I wanted. Now, if worst comes to worst, I will ask Sovok to heal, and I will ask you to go to DPS. If we wipe again like that. Just remember, there's going to be swirlies that pop underneath you. Now, they sometimes are hidden where the webbings were dropped. Okay, so you have to be really careful. This is a battle that you need to be moving a lot. And the same goes for me. If I stand in the wrong spot, I get obliterated by that ability. Okay. All right, now you guys. Voracious Bite hurts. Okay, I'm gonna. All right, it's a lot of Voracious Bite. Gossamer Onslaught. All right, that's the one you need to be moving. Okay.
Moving.
Yes, that's, see all the swirlies on the ground?
Yep.
And then where those
Touch
swirlies
the rope.
are, they drop webbing. That is where the ugliness happens. All right, I'm going to be moving the boss. I would like to see the boss Voracious Bite. All right, I'm going to get hit pretty hard here. All right, now the next one, we have a Gossamer Onslaught coming in 5 seconds. You guys have ads up. So you're going to have to be moving while ads are going. So I'm going to be popping cooldown, Gossamer Onslaught. Okay, got to be moving here.
Moving.
Yep. There we go. ShamWow just got knocked in the face. It is okay. We should be able to take this out.
I have too many ads on me.
Yep, and that was the... So ads did not go down. Okay. So I'm not going to waste cooldowns.
I was trying to outrun them. I couldn't outrun them.
But you can't... Yeah, outrunning these is not an option. You need to turn around. You need to take
Well,
them out.
I tried to run towards you and then towards some of the other guys to help them get them off me, and it didn't work. Wait, you can't respawn?
I
Al,
can.
or-
I'm just typing. Yeah, I can.
Remember what he said? If we all drop again, he's gonna have the other guy run it.
No, I said maybe. You did really well that time. We can defeat him. You just got to not get eaten by ads, which means the DPS need to switch to the ads. Ads need to be dealt
Yeah,
with.
there's a lot of them.
Yep.
And
well,
they don't go down fast.
you know,
Who's our other damage dealer? Is that the Drakthir guy, or
That's
is that
the
the other one?
devastation. Feign death. What do you... Thank you. No, didn't happen. Okay.
No, I died.
Yeah, I don't know how are you guys like pulling stuff? Like, are you like, are you guys stepping on eggs?
No,
No, I'm
I'm
avoiding
making
them. I had a
sure.
feeling there was something.
Like, just guys, please look at what you're doing before you do something, okay? Like, think through, pay attention to your surroundings. It's no different than a delve, just different mechanics. That's all. Okay. It is what it is.
So this is then the final boss, though, correct?
No, this is the first boss. There's 3 of them in here. Yeah, yeah,
Jordan, do you
yeah.
have your objectives closed again?
Oh my goodness.
Ah,
Jesus
okay,
help me.
yeah.
Yes, it should. Yep. Avanox and
So
Noob
this is what I
and
meant
Kikabel.
earlier when people ask me what did I learn the most by playing video games. It's called patience. Okay, so I'm gonna go again. You guys ready? Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alerting shrill. Okay. That's going to do some damage, and it's going to call in ads. Take out ads. Voracious Bite. It's kind of ow. All right, Gossamer Onslaught is going to be incoming here momentarily. All right, start moving. All right, there we go. We're alive. Popping some cooldowns. Rock'em sock'em. Alerting shrill. Okay, ads are incoming. All right, got some ads on me, which is interesting. Voracious Bite. Oh my gosh. That was a lot of ow.
The one guy is telling you to move him. I don't know what.
Yeah, and I did move the boss, and he got freaking like flatlined.
Why did he want you to move it? I didn't see how that helped us.
I don't know. I lived, but so everyone else died. So no, I'm dead.
Okay. Yeah, that's never been a problem for me. So,
What's that?
like usually like the ads get taken out pretty quickly. That's been
Repair mount.
yeah, does anybody have a
Oh,
repair mount?
no.
Yeah. That's what I'm asking. So you guys can mount up in here, like to go a little bit faster, so we can reset a little bit faster. That's just
So am I doing anything wrong or?
well, part of it, Bud, is you haven't been moving out of things quickly. You're not the only one that's having a problem with that, but it is definitely, I would say, an issue. Reaction time has been slow. Part of it, what I'm sensing, is fear.
Boss cannot eat him.
Yeah,
Ooh.
so ads. So those little tiny spiders, if they get to the boss will eat them and get hit like a freaking truck.
That's why I was saying move him, because they were coming up the one bridge and he was facing that way and you were cornered.
Yeah. So we're
Between the
gonna
two.
do this again. I'm gonna move him into corner over. There we go. Over there.
How do you ping like that?
G, I think, or F,
Okay.
something like that. Maybe it's H. I'd have to double check. That's one of those buttons.
Fight now, we'll talk later.
Okay, alerting shrill incoming.
Okay, and our buddies will be showing up.
Yep.
Who aren't very buddy-like.
There you guys go. You're getting it. Just
gonna
keep
say,
them
like,
healed.
Yeah, I have a hard time doing the things by
Alright.
myself, but when the dragon guy helps me, it goes a lot faster.
Got some onslaught. Get moving, please. Oh, hello. Ooh, and there's going to be tiny little ads over here, possibly, if we're not really, really careful. Yeah, I got some ads on me.
Moving in.
Alerting shrill. Okay, where are they at? Where are the ads at? I'm trying to. All right, they're coming from over here.
Okay.
Part of it, I'm not always sure where they're going to be coming from.
Exactly. I got that red laser.
some
They
more
fire a red
onslaught.
laser at you.
Okay. Yeah, that really you gotta move faster than that, bud. You gotta interrupt your spell casting immediately.
Well,
Okay, I'm gonna res you, so we may be able to still make this.
oh man,
What?
it spawned me right on Alistair. Okay, I got 2 ads on me. Can someone help me clear them? I'm coming to you,
fighting
Preston.
right now. Thank you.
Okay, I'm too far from Mr. Alistair. I need to get closer to him.
I don't have anything to heal myself. I've used.
I-
We're done. All right, guys. It's 10:29. We have gone past. Yeah. Yeah. So, all right.
It's
So what we're gonna do is
9:30
yeah,
US time.
yeah. Yep. I know. We're gonna take a minute. We're gonna talk about this. Okay. That's what we're gonna do. So what did you do well? What could you do better? That's where we're gonna start. Gonna bring in that old and tried and true adage. Because guys, I mean, he's the easiest boss in there. I would say these are definitely this is one of the easier mythics, and this is not like this is just your run of the mill mythic. So let's talk about it.
So what I'm hearing, one is to better position myself and to bring that out. This very last one, where the mobs were after me, I asked Preston for help, so I ran over to him. But in doing so, that put me too far away of Alistair, so I couldn't heal him.
Okay.
The first time I died, I didn't see the spirals because I mean they came fast. I should have been watching clearer. My focus was on Alistair, not on what was going on around my character.
Okay.
As far as what I did, I'm not sure what I did well, to be honest.
Okay.
I don't.
All right. What about you, Mr. Preston?
What Jesus shared with me as far as what I did well is taking the emotions captive. Because like I could feel anger, I could feel frustration,
Oh,
I
yeah.
could feel even fear,
A lot of it, yeah.
but it wasn't.
yeah, there's a
In
lot of
times
it.
past, I would have reacted out of that,
Right.
or even spoken out of that. And he showed me that's one thing I did. I was like, okay. I was kind of funny because I was thinking like, what did I do well in game? As far as what things that I can be doing better, each time I found myself progressively getting better at avoiding the spider webs on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
But the ad clear, I'm not taking them down fast enough, and I don't know why. I'm not.
Well,
Is it
that's something I'm going to
my
do right
items? Is it
now.
me?
Is
You know
I'm
what I
going
mean?
to look
Like,
at dude. Um,
because I wasn't taking those ads down very quickly at all, and like until the dragon guy would come help me, then we were taking them down.
well,
But me just
everybody.
taking a
So
team
here's
of
the
those
thing:
was just not
everybody
happening.
is supposed to be switching to the ads.
Everybody. Okay.
You included?
I
No,
was
no,
gonna
no.
say, 'cause who keeps
Everybody,
Big
every
Boy busy?
damage dealer is supposed
I
to
was
be
just gonna say,
switching
'cause
to the
I
ads.
wasn't taking down ads. I was focused on healing y'all.
Well, yeah, that's fine. Like, but so the person who did the least amount of damage was Ilaria. The devastation evoker, I think on average had the best. So I'm gonna look at both. Yeah, dude, you were doing less damage than I was, Preston, in some of those fights.
Yeah, that's been a continual problem. I'm not really sure what needs to be done about that though.
Dude, I don't. I mean,
Like,
we've
the
been
damage
through
output
this.
is
We've
just.
been through this so many
I
different
know,
times.
and we were just practicing it the other night. Yeah.
Like, I'm not sure what you're not doing at this point. Like on average, when you're doing a target dummy, you're over 600,000 when you're for your DPS. But
Sure.
like,
Do you really think it's something as crazy as literally just the trinkets? I'm not doing enough damage output.
well, there are times in the fight you're right up there with Suvok, with the devastation evoker. So all right. So all right, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to share with you guys the issues that I saw, okay? And I'll do my best to
Sure.
talk about what you guys did well as well. First issue, your situational awareness was horrible. You guys pulled extra mobs, like as you were going to and from the boss, as you guys were wiping. Like that's not okay. All right, like that's really not good. Secondly, like while you guys were fighting the boss, there was a lack of situational awareness. What I mean by that, to be more clear, you guys weren't looking at what the boss was doing, okay, or listening to what I was saying. I was giving you call outs. I was warning you, like, hey, like this ability is happening. The Gossamer onslaught. That was where once he cast that, he starts blasting webs all over the place that do massive amounts of damage. Okay,
Yeah.
like the shrill call or whatever. Like that was where I'll let you know when ads were coming up. Okay. Now the thing that I could do better, all right, is positioning the boss and knowing where the ads were going to be coming from. That was a mistake that I made. I know what I did well was adapt to the situation. There's a couple times I got hit by the Gossamer webbing, which man punched me even as a tank. Like you guys,
Ouchie.
it does a lot of damage. And
It took me down to an eighth of a health.
Yeah.
And that was an indirect hit.
Oh wow.
Oh, yeah.
I got
I
one
was gonna say,
shot.
it wasn't that bad.
Direct
but
hit,
dang.
direct hit on one shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like
Okay.
now,
Ev-
mind you, like you weren't the only ones who were having issues. Like I would say that the shaman was also doing a really terrible job of. He did not switch to ads. He was only focused on
Which
the
one
boss.
is the shaman?
That was
The
ShamWow.
north.
The one that wasn't a dragon. Okay.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't until he would come help us that it went stupid easy with the ads. And
Right.
I wasn't sure
We're
if that
all
was something that was
supposed. Well, the
to happen
reason
or not.
reason why the shaman doesn't want to is because he's melee. He doesn't want to have to run over to hit the ads, because it lowers his quote unquote DPS. But I don't care about your DPS if the ads aren't being taken out, because then we wipe.
So when he said he was wasting his time, like was
that's
that,
just
was
that's just
that,
him emoting.
like me?
That's
Was
just
that,
him
was
emoting.
just him just being a
That was just him emoting. He was
okay.
mad.
I was
He
gonna
was
say, like,
frustrated.
was there actually some, like, what more could I have done there? Be
Well,
honest
and
with
that's
me,
that's
you know,
the
like,
thing. Like, no, what you guys could have done, and this is, I'm gonna be honest, this is more for Jordan than it is for you, Preston. For you, it's being aware and switching faster. I think that's something that's going to help you a lot, is learning to switch.
switching faster.
Yeah,
Like to ads to boss to
correct. I think that's going to be a big thing, because you got to remember, you also
Yeah.
have to control your pets, and you're not doing that well. That has been a severe issue from the beginning. Is you're not controlling the pet. You need to be doing that. They need to be switching exactly where you are switching. If you're not going to do the damage necessary. So I would say that is your major issue, is not the rotation. Rotation isn't a problem. We've sorted that. The problem is you controlling your pets and making sure they're attacking your target. If you need to create a macro for your shots that say pet, attack, target, etc., do it. I had you set that up, back in Dragonflight. Okay?
Yes.
So that's the biggest thing with you. Another thing I noticed is you would run over other people with the Gossamer webbing, and that would hit them.
Okay.
Yeah, you'd pop your aspect of the cheetah, and then you would run through people, and then they'd get blasted with what was targeting you. And they couldn't dodge that because they were going the opposite direction. They just walked right into it. That was something that you did. And that's where being aware of where
It was kind of tough.
That's where being aware of where
It's
your
like,
allies are.
Yeah, because I was like, okay, I can see where they are, but I also see, and you're like, don't pull ads. I'm like, okay, shit. If I go right, there's ads. If I go
Well,
back
so,
here, there's ads.
again,
That's where it gets tough for me.
That was something I
Avoiding
could
the
have done.
webbing and the
That's
ads
something
and
I could
buddies.
have done something about, is I could have made sure that platform was better cleared off before starting the fight. All right. Most groups I've been in, the damage is high enough. That's not an issue. The guy burns and is melted like freaking hot knife through butter. Your guys' damage is not at that point. You guys aren't 620, 630 item level.
Yeah.
Like
605.
yeah, but here's the thing. You have the ability to be pumping out more damage. You're not doing it because you got to realize, dude, 20 to 30% of the damage that you do is coming directly from your pets. If you're not using them well, you're not going to get the damage. It's that simple. When it comes to Jordan, dude, how do I word this? You need to sweat a little bit more, bud. You need to.
Okay.
What I mean by that, you really need to be thinking about what you're doing with your character. Like, something you still haven't quite got the hang of is proactive healing. Like, I don't care if you are in the middle of a cast with a heal, okay? If you hear you need to start moving, you move, you stop that cast, you go into Ghost Wolf form, and you get the heck out of there. Okay? Because if you don't, then we're all up a creek without a paddle. Okay? So,
Okay.
do you understand what I'm saying and why I'm saying it?
Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, I need to.
You need to be aware of your
basically-
surroundings.
Yeah.
You have had a tendency to get like super focused on doing one thing and then completely ignoring everything else that's happening. And that
Yeah.
will get you like knocked out every time. Okay? Like, look at it like this. If you are like in a fist fight or whatever, and all you're doing is staring at their nose the entire time, guess what? You're gonna get punched in the face a lot more than if you're paying attention to their whole body and how it's moving and how it's reacting. Okay? So it's the same concept. You have to be aware of your opponent. So when I let you know that there are certain abilities that they do, like what colors and stuff like that, look for that color. If I say a white swirl on
Color?
the ground, okay, which is what I said.
Oh, that. Okay.
Yeah, that's what your mind needs to be paying attention to is, okay, hey, there's a white swirl. I don't need to stand here. It's going to hurt me. Stuff like that. Your mind has the ability to do that. Okay? You don't have to pay attention to everything, but learn to pay attention to what you need to. Okay? Laser focus is good in very few situations. As that's not a it's not a natural survival mechanism for most creatures. All right? To just block out everything is often very detrimental to a species' health, if you know what I mean. The other thing, dude, and this is what we've talked about before, is the reactive healing isn't okay. I want you to go online. I want you to look up a healing guide for shamans. All right? Not just one, but I want you to see 3 healing guides for shamans. 3 different people, okay? And I want you to listen to them. I don't care if the videos are 10, 12, or 30 minutes long. Pray about the ones to watch. Watch them. See what they do, what they suggest, how they suggest doing it, what is your main heal, etc. Okay? Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Because I'm seeing way too much healing wave. And that is not a fast heal. Okay, your mana is not the issue, dude. You have Mana Tide Totem. You have other abilities to regain mana with, like, every time you get struck. Like, mana should not be an issue in a singular fight. If you're running out of mana in a singular fight, you're doing something wrong. That's not how the characters are designed. Like, so the way that these characters are designed from a development standpoint, that is, if you are doing things as designed, you're not going to run out of health and you're not going to run out of mana, and the boss is going to go splat. Okay? That's how it's designed. So if the boss isn't going splat and, like, not enough health, like your health is being lost, your mana is being lost, you're not generating enough rage or focus or whatever it may be for your specific class, then that would say that there's an issue on the user side, not the game side. Okay? Because this is, like, on average, that's a very easy boss. It's not that complicated. It's got 3 major mechanics. That's it. It's the Gossamer thing, the AoE that you know you have to move out of. It's got ads that you have to burn down. Yeah, and I have, like, there's the Vicious Onslaught, which I have to, you know, pop a cooldown to not take too much damage. I have to move the boss to make sure he doesn't eat the ads if you guys don't burn them down. That's really it.
Okay, I'm looking here. I don't have a skill that's called Mana Tide Totem.
Do you have a skill that drops a totem that restores your mana?
No, not that I've ever seen.
Okay. You guys used to. Maybe it's not a thing anymore. Look it up. I'll look it up. Find out here.
Maybe it's just the 3 that I have currently that I don't have it or something. I don't know. I can go look once and if there's something called that.
Okay, so yeah, no, it's not a part of the game anymore. Okay.
Yeah, I don't have anything that boosts my
That's not true.
mana.
You have
besides-
the spell that, like, surrounds you, that every time you get hit, it restores mana. Your lightning shield or whatever.
Yeah, I have lightning shield, but it says surround yourself with a shield of lightning for 1 hour. Melee attackers have a 100% chance to suffer 13,000 nature damage. The shaman can have up to 2 elemental shields on them. That's all it says.
Okay. Like, there was a mechanic. All right, but this is what I'm.
Oh, water shield.
Water
That's what
shield.
you're-
There you go. Okay, lightning shield. Okay, water shield. There we go. So earth shield and water shield, I think, is what you need to have up, bud.
So, water shield. The caster is surrounded by globs of water, granting 2,000 mana per 5 seconds. When a melee attack hits the caster regains 2% of their mana. I hope I'm not close enough to be hit by a melee attack, but this effect can only
Timothy
occur once
Meek.
every 2 seconds.
See. Well, okay. You really want to ask that question?
What?
So,
What's the question?
so the question in TikTok right now is Trump or Kamala. The answer is Trump.
Oh.
For many, many different reasons that I could go into, but meh.
But that's the thing. I did have water shield up, so
Okay.
I'm wondering.
So,
like,
but were you?
what-
Here's the question though: were you running out of mana during the boss fight itself?
Yeah, what was the second or third round of reset? Or maybe it was the first round. I completely ran out of the mana. Like I had to use the only reason I was able to slightly prolong that round was with
Okay.
I've called Nature Swiftness,
Okay.
which I'm able to use.
But that tells me that you're using the wrong heals at the wrong time.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not playing the shaman, I would say, well. To run out of mana, your item level is high enough to maintain mana regeneration during a boss fight if you are using the heals that you have at your disposal. So the suggestion that I'm going to make is take the time, okay? Research the class a little bit more, watch some videos of other healers, okay? What spells they use most often. I think a big thing, dude, is you're not using your chain heal nearly as much as you could.
Well, after you mentioned, that's all I was using. Besides, if I had to do a big heal or something.
So how many heals do you have available to you, buddy?
So I have just flat out heals. I have chain heal, healing wave, healing tide totem, which that's a no shit heal,
Mm-hmm.
surging totem, riptide, cloudburst totem, which all that does is it summons up totem to my feet and it
Okay.
for 18
does
seconds it collects
Riptide
the
do?
power of all their.
What does Riptide do? What does the other those totems that you're talking about? My senses are those are very low mana cost.
Oh no, the surging totem is one of my highest costs. It costs over 216,000 mana. But that's
Okay.
also a very big. Some of it basically okay. So that's what I use when you're fighting the boss. Summons a totem at the target location that maintains a healing rain with 30% increased effectiveness for 24 seconds.
Okay.
You get
So
continuously healed for
right.
yeah.
So
24
again, though, like, are you using those things at the right time? Like, if that's something that is incredibly expensive, like, is there even
Have a
an
nice-
instance? Is there even an instance where you need to be using that in that boss fight? Like, there's a
Well,
few different
when
things.
you said you were going to take a lot of damage, I popped that on you.
Right. I don't think that was. I have my own cooldowns I can be using. Like when I say I'm going to
Okay.
be taking more damage, that doesn't mean panic. Because that was what I was sensing from you, like during the entire fight, dude. Is you're panicking the whole time, and you're making really poor decisions because of the fear. Like that's. Yeah.
So after the Cloudburst totem, I have Wellspring. And those are the only heals I have,
Okay.
I believe.
Do you have Healing Rain? Is that a thing?
That is a thing. I can't find it in here. It showed it in the rotation in Icy Veins, but in the ancestral tree, there's nothing about Healing Rain that I can find. Um, I yeah, maybe it's something with the class tree that I have right now. There's nothing like it. I don't know.
Yeah. This is why.
Maybe it's some.
But this is why I'm going to say it again. You need to research your class better.
Okay.
All right. Like we can take some time. Like we can take some time tomorrow because it's already 10:50. And we can work on some of that. I don't have a problem with that. I mean I did that with Preston. I don't have any issue. But yeah, dude, like one of the biggest issues we had was we weren't getting healed. People weren't getting healed nearly as much as they need to, and shamans are one of the number one healers in the game. So that tells me that there are skills that you haven't developed yet. I think part of it is you do have a tank who does know how to use their cooldowns. Okay.
No, I do have a Monotide totem. I just for the skill tree I'm currently using, it told me not to use it.
Right, and I think there may be an issue with the spec that you're currently using, and you
I chose one that says Mythic, the ideal
right
one for
again, again. I'm going to stress this again, bud. You need to research, not just take a cookie cutter that somebody has given you. You need to research what it is you need. Okay, and you need to pray through it. It's not where you just take some cookie cutter spec from a website and you say, oh, this is the best. This is what they say. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. Because the number one thing in this game is your ability to be aware of what's happening and use the abilities necessary to counter the boss as the specific role that you have. The role that you have in this game is that of a healer. So you have to counter the enemy's ability to do damage. That's your job. All right. My job is to counter the enemy's ability to attack you guys. Okay. And Preston's, what he's supposed to do is counter the enemy's ability to live. Okay, that's
Yeah.
I think the simplest way I know how to put it at this point is what your job is and what it entails is to counter the enemy. Okay, in a specific way. It's the same thing in spiritual realities. Okay, like, what are we doing as followers of Christ? Well, we are countering the forces of darkness using love, joy, and peace, patience, kindness, goodness, gentleness, faithfulness, and self-discipline. We counter foolishness with wisdom. We counter lies with truth. It's the same conceptualization, okay? But if you don't understand the tools that you have at your disposal, how will you know which tools to apply when? And so that's where
Right.
I'm asking you to research the class, all right? I'll be more than happy to take some things step by step with you tomorrow. It doesn't bother me any. Like, truth is, guys, I mean, I can, thanks to Jesus, I can come up with a lesson doing just about anything. I found it interesting. The guy jumps in, likes the live. Timothy Meek was the name. It's like Trump or Kamala. It's like Trump. Like, that's not a difficult choice there. I have no faith whatsoever in Kamala and her policies. Like, none. Trump has a much better track record of actually doing what he says he's going to do. She doesn't.
Oh, kind of besides the point, but whatever. Did you do any research then on that video I then posted, and I'm sure you've seen as well on other people on like their videotaping trying to vote for Trump, and it just doesn't let you. And after pressing several times, it just automatically goes to Kamala.
No, I haven't even watched that, dude. I haven't watched that. Something I'm gonna say is, remember, if that is actually happening, pray about it, dude. I'm gonna say that, dude. Pray about it. Don't believe everything you see on social media. There's a bunch of social media stuff that's going out right now that is just misinformation. It's just created to cause chaos. Okay. I'm definitely not going to say it's not happening, but also if that is happening in any kind of digital voting, then that's an issue that needs to be taken up with the State Department. Like, make it clear, contact, your local voters, registry, everything. Like, actually get a hold of people and talk about it. Like, if you see something like that, actually start talking about it, ask questions, okay? See, like, what I did was really simple. I sent my ballot in. Like, there's no, I did a physical and then sent it in, because I'm absentee, out of country.
Oh.
So, like, I don't know how you guys are doing things. So again, it just, yeah, stuff like that, guys. Just realize that kind of stuff will be taken care of. Okay. Freedom of speech. Yeah, that's a big thing of why I chose Donald Trump over Kamala Harris. That the Democratic Party right now has been attempting to censor people a lot, and I have a huge problem with that. You know what? The whole point is to be able to come together and talk about things that we disagree with other people about. And when you're censoring people, you stop that. You stop the flow of information. You stop people from having the ability to actually talk about difficult things. Okay, I don't mean that you have to like always agree with other people. I'm not saying that, but to have the freedom of expression, the freedom of speech is a cornerstone of Western civilization. And without that, we're in trouble. That's the reality. Without freedom of speech, without freedom of expression, we're in trouble. I would say that's a big part of why I've chosen what I have when it comes to the Republican Party. I mean, I will be honest, I think the system is inherently broken. It was never designed as a two-party system, but it's what the United States currently has to deal with. So Let's pray. Let's keep praying for our government. Let's keep praying for the corporations. Let's keep praying for each individual to, like, truly understand what good and evil is. All right? Like, to have them convicted of the sin in their life. And if they choose to continue to do that which is evil knowingly, let's pray that they receive the results of their decisions, that justice be done, and that the consequences be severe. That's what I would ask of you, is pray and make choices, all right, based in love. Like, be the change that you want to see, right? If you want people to stand up for what is right and good and honest and true, then do that. If you're not willing to do that, then you're part of the problem. Okay? So, yeah, stand up, guys. Like, we're not here to be pushovers. Like, anybody tries to tell you, well, Christians need to stay out of politics. Bull crap. Like, if you're a follower of Christ and you're not involved in politics, then you're part of the problem. Like, we are to call out that which is evil. We are to be salt and light. We're to reveal that which is evil and to speak against it and to stand against it. We do it in love together with Jesus Christ. Like, if you're just sitting around and just complaining about it and you're not doing anything, then again, you're part of the problem. Okay? Hopefully that answers your question. If it doesn't, you're more than welcome to ask for clarification, and I will do my best to answer it. You're welcome, Kat. Thank you so much for being here. It is 10:59, guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed our episode of Pray to Play today. We are doing things differently, and I'm looking forward to continue doing this. It'll be 4 days a week. That's the plan, anyways. Many are the plans in a man's heart, but it is the Lord that directs their steps. So that will be Sunday night, Monday night, Wednesday night, and Thursday night is we're planning on doing this. Okay. So, yeah. And it will be, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 a.m. Filipino time. And for any of you guys watching from Germany and other countries, I'm going to let you guys figure out the time zone. I'm pretty sure you can do it. You got the power. But yeah, back to what I was talking about with you, Jordan. I think a big part of it, dude, is you just learning how to play the class better. That's all.
Okay.
There's certain, my sense is there are skills that like you need to have for this content that you haven't quite developed yet. So what we may end up doing is just going into 5-mans to heroics to get you that situational awareness. All right, before we dive into mythics, where it's just really unforgiving. There's more to keep track of than in legendary with Destiny. So, yeah, that may be what we do tomorrow. Is we're not going to be doing delves for now until your situational awareness is at a point where, like, where I and Jesus, like, know we're going to be able to take some bosses out, man. Because I don't want to waste anybody's time. I mean, that's the truth. I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like coming into a Mythic Plus and just having an 800 gold repair bill, which is what happened. Like, those other guys who joined us, like, they didn't get anything out of it except a headache. And I'm not going to say it's all my fault or it's all your fault or all theirs, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I believe that there was a lot of, we each had fault in that. I think the Devastation Evoker is the one who did the best. So one step at a time, guys. All right, guys. Hey, I'm heading out. I'm popping off, and yeah, I think I'm gonna go work out. Not quite sure yet. We'll find out. See what my wife is doing, and yeah, we'll go from there. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining us, and yeah, I'm gonna close with prayer. So, Lord Jesus, Father God, I come to you right now, Father, and I thank you for this opportunity that we've had to be a light in dark places. Thank you for this channel. Thank you for Core Ministries and Pray to Play. Thank you for the love that you have given us and that you continue to give us. Yahweh, I just ask that you bless every single person that has come in, that has, taken the time to spend with us. I ask that they be blessed, that they understand more of who you are and who we can be in Jesus Christ. Yahweh, please just be with each and every one of us as we go about our day, as we may rest, whatever it is we're going to do. And Father, just thank you that we're never alone, that you do guide us and you do direct us, that you do speak to us and you love us the way that you do. Lord Jesus, I just praise you and I thank you. Thank you for taking this guy right here and taking the mess that I had and turning it into a masterpiece. Thank you that I'm able to love and experience joy and experience your peace. In Jesus Christ's name I pray. Amen.
Amen.